She's the one who wanted to.
What's happening, world? Happy Friday. Welcome to another episode of Cognac Confessionals. I'm your host, Deshaun, here at Where Media Meets Studios in conjunction with VJ TV Network, Feral Films, History in the Making Entertainment, Keep It Cloudy Productions. You know, it's motherfucking Friday. It's Veterans Day, 11/11. That number means something, new beginnings and shit. You'll get that at 3 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? 11/11/22. 11 plus 11 equals 22.
Beautiful day.
It's one of the numbers of completion, and it's the square root of pi.
Mm-hmm.
I like
for
pi.
you mathematical types.
Mm-hmm.
I'm learning.
Right.
As you see, I have a full deck tonight. We in this motherfucker deep. You know what I'm saying? We in here tonight. Got a lot of guests. We're gonna let everybody introduce themselves, starting with my guy to the right of me.
What he do? I'm IgorBeatz, Bay Life Radio.
Tell them where they can find you at.
Everywhere. I'll be at your mama's house at 420.
Yeah.
I'm just playing. You can find me DJ IgorBeatz on Instagram, Bay Life Radio on Instagram. You'll find me in this bottle in a minute.
Introduce yourself, sister.
I'll breeze up
Hey,
on this now.
Yeah.
My name is Tanya.
Evening, Brother Clark.
Hey, Tanya.
Hey,
Where
Tanya.
you at?
Hi, my name is Tanya. And
Shabuya.
Shabuya. Roll call. My esteemed co-host, as always.
Hey, what's up? It's your boy Pharaoh, the Bay Area's #1 griot, storyteller, filmmaker, author, comedy, and on top of all that, I'm so deaf.
Yeah.
Right.
Word. All right. I'm Sassy. I am here representing 32 Flavaz Social Club tonight.
Okay.
My name is Special Ed, and I'm a super duper star.
Oh, wow.
And every other month,
I'll drive a brand new car.
I'm
Bars.
brand new car. Every other month I get a brand new car.
hey, my daughter Kiera, who's not a James,
Oh.
is in the comments.
James Gang in the building.
Alright, my name is Diana, aka Bentley Coupe, and I am here representing Soul Beat. We got a concert coming up on the 19th of November. Spice One, Sibo, and Marvelous.
Yeah.
Hopefully you got your ticket. It's at the New Parish in downtown Oakland, and it's going down.
My other co-host.
Yo, it's your boy Camouflage, K-double-M. We got a good show for y'all. Tap in.
And last but not least.
My name is Kosha, aka Juicy, representing 32 Flavaz as well.
Okay. That's what's up. So, it's been an interesting week as always. Because it's always a motherfucking interesting week. If the week ain't interesting, go to sleep and wake up next week. Igor, what's up with my guy?
What's up, man? Just chilling.
Because Igor you got a lot of stuff going on, man. You this is a busy man right here. You got Twitch, Bay Life Radio. For the people that don't know you, which if you don't know, just a dumb motherfucker. Live under a rock or
What
something.
they do? I ain't nobody. I live under the bridge.
We be trolling. So tell everybody you got Bay Life Radio, you Squared, Whiteout, y'all. You got a lot of shit you be doing, bro.
Yeah, we got Bay Life. Bay Life Radio actually came from Bay Life Entertainment. We got a production company. We produce music. End up making a radio station, Bay Life Radio. And instead of making music like our own music, we started just promoting everybody else.
That's what's
You
up.
know? So we was making music, going, man, how we gonna play all this music? All them radio stations ain't playing all this music.
Yeah, that politics and
I
hateration.
don't have 1,500 every time we got a new song.
Mm-hmm.
So I tell you what, we gonna build a radio station and we gonna play all our stuff. You know what I mean? So that's what we did.
Entrepreneurial mindset, you know what I'm saying? If you think the hurdle is there, you come up with a way to get over the hurdle,
Right.
and then the hurdle doesn't exist. You'll get that.
So rewind that back.
You know what I'm saying? If you nah. But yeah, so how did so what's the lineup with Bay Life Radio? I mean, you guys are. I know you got White Out on Mad Mondays. You were on there several times. Tell people this lineup. What's
well, I
going
mean,
on?
I'm the morning show. We started changing the morning show into everybody else. Mondays we got Mad Mondays. Actually, that's the evening.
That's the evening.
Monday mornings we got a show called Sipping Tea with Sugar and Spice.
Okay.
That's
I
with,
see them sisters, yeah.
Yeah, Crazy Ass Canary and Andrea Nicole. They're Monday mornings, and then Tuesday mornings is me. I'm always just breaking new music. Send me your new music. If you just made it, I'm playing it.
There it is.
Wednesday is my man Saint from 4 Aces. He does Now Verse Then 2. This is his video version of his radio show. He has a radio show called Now Verse Then, where, I mean, just like I said, he plays music from now and reminds you where you got it from, basically.
Got it.
You feel me? And then Thursdays and Fridays, excuse me, again, we playing y'all. That's our mission, is to play all the new and upcomings. You know what I'm saying? Give them an avenue to get their music out.
That's what's up. Shout out to my man Square Office, man.
For sure.
Shout out to the Square.
Friday morning takeovers every Friday morning. Square's also down Thursday evenings. He down at Sweet Fingers.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah, because I was
for the
talking
Grub
about
and Groove. That's right. That's right. My bad. Sorry,
Shout out
Sweet
to Clive.
Fingers. Yeah,
shout out to Clive. The Rum Punches
family.
The Rum Punches. Hey, when they used to be in San Leandro by my other office, man, being there.
Oh, they just as strong.
Yeah.
They got the new watermelon twist. Now you gotta come see the. Oh man, you gotta see. Yeah. Come down to the new one, Seminary and Foothill.
Yeah,
it's all good.
We'll check it out. So, Twitch is booming. It's going big. How did you guys get involved with Twitch?
Actually, one of my friends, Saint, he a gamer. Because it's actually
That's
a
me
game.
too.
Yeah, it's a game.
It's my side bitch. My PlayStation. Hey, one finger, turn her on, put a disc in her mouth, and she does everything on her.
And don't talk back.
Nah. You know what I'm saying? No headaches.
Interesting analogy.
For sure.
They do cheat though.
No, they don't.
One of the little kids I got
Go network and go community.
Well, she only costs $500, so what can you expect from when you buy for $500? You ain't get no loyalty out there.
She always there, ready. Yeah. So,
what's up?
Twitch.
But yeah, Twitch is man, they give you your own free TV show, man. You on there gaming. One of the little kids showed me how he get paid to game.
Yeah.
He on there. I was like, what?
Yeah.
So he on there gaming, and he playing his music. I'm like, how you get your music? They let you play your music.
There it is.
I'm like, let's go.
That light bulb went off.
Come on, we need a TV show.
Just do it.
Right.
Go
Twitch.tv/BayLife Radio.
Man, make sure y'all tune in and subscribe to that, man. You know what I'm saying? We all trying to network. That's what we about. You know what I'm saying? Networking and trying to introduce our network to other networks. You know what I'm saying? That's how you build wealth and knowledge, and you know, we got to support each other. Like, hell, you niggas going to go see Wakanda Part 2.
Hello.
I'm gonna get into that shit later, but I'm just saying.
We got a show coming up. I hope to see you.
Y'all gotta start supporting each other, yeah. You know.
I'm finna fall in and see it tomorrow.
Ain't nothing wrong with seeing it, but I'm just saying how they rushing to go see that.
Support
your people.
Right.
I'm going to go see it because I just go see movies. Anytime somebody be like, "Oh, we gotta go support a black film," and I be like, "Fucking."
So we gotta
Marvel
support
ain't
movies.
no black company. Shit, I'm just going to see a movie.
Yeah.
Niggas thinking they doing something revolutionary by buying a ticket to see Black Panther. But anyway.
That's deep. Take the cover off then. Take the cover off.
I'm just going to go see a movie.
To the movie.
I ain't Malcolm X because I went and bought a ticket to see.
I'm gonna cut a hole in the popcorn thing at the bottom and go ahead.
That was when I was younger. I figured I'd just be cutting the hole in that motherfucker now. They be like, okay, what was supposed to happen? And I'd be like, well, the pill said it's going to kick in 20 minutes. So give me 3 more minutes. I don't know, baby. And then you got to pull out that classic. I don't know. This never happened to me before.
That's my first time.
Must be the stress of the butter and the popcorn.
Putting too much pressure on me. I ain't at home reading Bible verses. Oh shit, y'all be killing me.
And now we're all caught up.
Smooth over my head. Yeah.
So, how y'all doing?
Shit, great.
Wonderful.
What y'all got going on?
Excellent.
Y'all over there half quiet and shit.
I know, huh? Should we just be chilling?
What's good?
Waiting for the alcohol to kick in.
Give it two.
What you got going?
What?
Chilling.
You chilling?
I'm on vacation.
She on vacation.
We all on vacation.
So 32 Flavors is one of the most prominent social clubs here in the Bay. I see them all over the internet and everything like that. What type of events y'all got coming up?
We have an event coming up next Saturday, actually, at Praise Fellowship Church on 76 in MacArthur. We are feeding the community for Thanksgiving.
Oh, okay.
That's
what's
you
up.
can go to our page, 32 Flavors of Oakland, and
Pull it out you want it.
look at the flyer, pull up, come donate. Turkeys. We do this in conjunction with Hot Wheels and a multitude of other motorcycle clubs and social clubs. So it's something we do annually. We have another event, I think the weekend before Christmas, where we do a toy giveaway from Vallejo all the way to Oakland. We adopt families. So we do a lot of community service. We just don't party. I know there's a lot on there that's partying because that's what we do, but
yeah, you got to party.
You know, we do a lot of community service and giving back.
The one thing I noticed is the bonds of sisterhood in these social clubs are often really, really strong. Is that the case with y'all?
Yes.
So we have some
that
members.
microphone pick up everything.
So we actually had some of the members of Divas to Die For here last week, and they got a lot of things in the community. And I just was seeing that how, for the most part, I see some subliminals on social media and stuff, but for the most part, it seems like a lot of the sisters in these social clubs support each other across club and stuff like that.
Right, you have to.
It's like a ghetto sorority, if I may.
Why
You're right. I mean, ghetto as in represents us, but not ghetto as in poor or poverty. But yeah, it's like a ghetto sorority. I mean, it's the same concept.
What word would you
Urban.
use?
Don't call it anything that the Pilgrim would use to describe us.
Right, to describe us.
Okay, so
we subconsciously.
It's like a non-collegial sorority.
There you go. Social club. It's just that. It's a social club.
Sororities in general are not necessarily college-based. Because like the original sororities, like the Masons, and what's the sisters called? The Eastern Stars.
Yeah. That's
was,
not college.
Our grandmother's name was in them, and they couldn't even point you to the college.
Who's the one?
It was considered a secret society, a sorority.
We're not a secret society. We are a society with secrets.
I mean, but there's certain things like that you're not going to disclose to a non-member.
Exactly. Right. You will not.
Right.
You shall
not.
not. I cannot.
You ain't a member, you ain't gonna know.
You ain't gonna know.
But we all do come together. As far as 32 Flavors, we are bonded. We are a small club, but we stand out like a motherfucker. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, because I've been noticing y'all.
We support one another through the ups and downs. You know, it's sisters, not by blood, but we sisters. So
doing great things
in the community with each other. We spend time with each other.
That's
you know, it's a lot that goes on. We have an Arthur, thank you, in our club, who is the president of our club, Angie Liddell. This is one of her books. I don't know if you can see that, but she just came out with another book yesterday called Why We Call It Crime. This one I'm holding up is Tears of the Game. Can you see that?
A lot of books too.
She has a lot of books. She's an author. Check her out, author Angie Liddell, on Facebook, Instagram. You can purchase her books on Amazon.
Okay.
These books are the bomb. My favorite is He Said, She Said, but I've read all of her books except for the one that came out yesterday. I'm waiting for that to come in now. I can't read books online. I have to have it in my hand.
Now, I've been reading a lot of these urban books lately, and there's this guy, Quan Mills.
Oh, yeah.
And his books are kind of wild. Like one of his books, CNA Thoughts, and all kinds of stuff. Is this book wild?
Yes. This is from the streets of Oakland. A lot of her books are based out of the
streets of Oakland are wild.
A lot of her books are based out of Oakland. So if you have time, check her out. Support Black authors. You know, it's hard. It's hard, and it is hard out there.
And I got a question.
Go ahead. I'm on board.
Now, we were just talking about sisterhood, and y'all represent sisterhood, and y'all do a good thing to the community.
Mm-hmm.
How do y'all feel about that thing that took place at the Marriott about a month ago when they was auditioning for those baddies,
That's so horrible.
and everybody was out there? Some of the sisters were maybe kind of engaging in activities that grandma wouldn't approve of that. As sisters who try to represent something positive, but not necessarily bash them, but how did y'all feel about that representation for Oakland?
I was appalled.
Elaborate.
Because it was actually just like disrespectful to us, period. First of all, most of the people weren't even from the Bay Area. So it was all out of state, and it just had us looking real ratchet for it to be the West Coast Bay and baddies of the Bay or whatever. It was horrible. I don't even know if I want to watch this season because it was just...
I don't watch those type of shows.
It was just, no.
It definitely did not represent Bay Area women because we are some of the dopest women on the planet.
Amen.
Our lingo, our vibe, you know, people copy us. So to me, it was just like they encouraged them young ladies to do that. They wanted them to do it. And then I noticed during the auditions when they came and tried to come with a little something positive or elevated, they shut that down and just wanted the ratchetness. And I don't appreciate
they want you to fight.
the host of that. I'm not even gonna say her name. She gets no shout out. But
y'all all know about Big Chin Baby?
She's not even from the Bay, but she's from somewhere in the area.
I know you're talking about. You're talking about that was on the one that was on. It was on Bad Girls Club. Yeah, Big Chin Baby. That's what I call her. Big Chin Baby. Crimson Chin.
She really did us dirty, and for her to try to claim that she's from here and then do those young ladies like that, and then not select any of them.
Right.
I don't think she had no intentions of selecting them. They just really wanted a show full of drama.
Exactly. I mean, here's can we go your opinion on it? I'll give mine, but I'll go last. Ladies first. Women come first.
You're lucky.
And visit.
I didn't really see it, but hoes gotta eat too.
Oh no!
I hear you. She said hoes gotta eat too.
No, hoes gotta eat too.
Is it sometimes frustrating to you guys that if you think about if the things y'all doing and y'all positive representation get some of that type of hype and exposure, what y'all could do? What do you say? Just like she's saying. Hoes gotta eat too.
The way these girls are right now, these youngsters being raised in Oakland, it's kind of...
It's a different generation from us when we were growing up to now.
They're
and I looked
really
at my daughter and I was like, wow, I'm glad she didn't turn out like I was back in her days. So,
really?
You sanctified now, ain't right?
You know y'all gonna be at the church in a couple of days, so let's purify yourself before you get there.
Everybody to the drink.
We're not purifying ourselves in Lake Mary. That acid water over there.
So when they bring the water slide, was that a joke?
I seen that shit.
Was that a joke?
I saw that shit. Please tell me it was a joke. That's
population
control.
Hey, people be in
That's how you neuter motherfuckers.
Yeah, the new people who aren't from
they
be in that water. I don't know.
People that just got here, they be in that water.
They got to be in that.
They be in that water.
In the boat. Bubbling on you.
No, they be in
the water.
No, real. They get the real lake.
Yeah, because they be exfoliating themselves.
Oh no!
All that.
They're gonna get out with the bumps.
Yeah, get out looking like the Toxic Avenger. Remember that movie?
Man, I can't imagine. And that's God who saw me in the lake. Looking like somebody had.
Looking like dude from the Goonies. Hey, you guys!
That happened to my baby at Alameda Beach, man. We was playing in the water. And my baby came home with the bubbles on her legs. Yeah, we was like, oh, that was right around.
Hey, crackheads pee in Lake Mary.
I'm sure not crackheads.
Hey, I was drunk.
Washing his clothes in the end of
beating this shit up against the rocks like he in the 1700s. Talking about
no, if they really do put a water slide there, that actually kind of would be a little lit. I mean, if they clean it.
You know back
you know how much bleach and Clorox and SOS pads
right there.
It ain't gonna work.
And you
the
don't know the
Hartford, that would be
history of the
kinda
lake. You know it used to be home.
I know.
People used to have boats back there.
Yeah, I know. The rowing club, I know. Yeah, cats used to swim. Matter of fact, when I went to Roosevelt, he used to run around.
So basically, it used to be clean.
It used to be clean with homes all the way around. And
Yeah.
so the only house that's left is the Cameron Stanford house.
Yeah.
Which is on the other side by the library, across from the library. That's the only house that's left up there. So all those homes they took out back in the day.
Huh.
So I don't know if they're trying. I don't know how they're gonna clean that
That's
lake
some
up.
history for you. I never knew that.
Right.
Yeah, no,
Hey.
seriously.
Put some what's that shit? Simple. What's the OxyClean in it?
Oh,
Put a couple of scoops of that. Some Fabuloso.
That ain't gonna work.
Clean that. Put that shit in there and get a big ass whisk and fools just ride through the lake with a whisk and just agitate the water, clean that shit out.
If they did have some houses there, I'd buy one and just
That
call
shit.
the police on white people.
Y'all
all
be
day.
seeing that shit. Them commercials when they be like, "This cleans the water for
They look
1995."
They look
The kid
suspicious.
of the lake.
Drop some Mentos in that motherfucker.
Oh, they're loitering. Everything.
So
They're breathing aggressively. Come get them.
Oh man, that's funny.
All right, I got a couple of things.
What you got?
One, what y'all think about the lottery? You think it's rigged?
Oh, you want to talk about that shit?
It's
You want to talk about the
gonna spend all our money.
Of
course.
Hey, okay. So I'm just gonna say this.
Minnesota that took the that was the reason for the delay. Minnesota didn't have their receipts or whatever, adding up
What
with
else happened in
everyone else.
Minnesota?
Yeah.
It was multiple states.
Bro, listen. I'm gonna ask you something.
Minnesota is always.
Here's the thing. I'm gonna just
I'm in
say this.
Minnesota. Fuck Minnesota.
Niggas that owe you money
Always
don't
disappear.
have the money to pay you.
I might get somebody over there.
Niggas that why guys in the building? Niggas that look. I'm saying niggas that owe you money can't pay you.
Bullshit.
The landlord want their money, but I bet you niggas made sure they bought themselves a ticket.
Yeah. You gotta take a
Niggas-
chance. It's only $2.
She said she
You
beat
don't
your
pay
ass at
$2.
dominoes. But I'm
But then, that's a hustle.
That's a whole lot of $2.
Thank you.
That's a whole lot of $2.
Who beating you every day?
This motherfuckers that then bought $500 worth of tickets, but probably ain't bought their kids nothing.
Now, that's a gambling problem.
That's so
That's
But I'm just saying, it's
Addiction.
Yeah.
thank you.
right.
Gambling,
Praying, hoping it was-
attention. What else?
Share the live.
It's a hell of a drug.
Yeah.
It's a hell of a drug.
Yeah.
And niggas fall and flock to that shit like they used to do pilgrim chicks when you wasn't supposed to touch pilgrim chicks.
You know this pilgrim shit today.
I'm just saying.
But there's
When
good
was supposed to
stories.
touch pilgrim
I have a
chicks?
cousin who
They
walked
get killed for that shit.
Hey, but there's good
Oh,
shit
ever.
too. I had a cousin who walked off 14 years, then came out here, was trying to work, and he literally told me, he said, "Blood, if don't turn around for me in about a month, I'm finna go bad on society and go out in a flame of bullets." And he won down in San Luis Obispo. He won $500,000 on the scratch off, and they gave him
God knew he was
$375.
really about to kill some people.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I said, nah,
So
we ain't gonna let you do that.
You know, and after my wife bought our ticket, because I didn't buy one, she did. I was like, you go ahead and do that shit. I mean, sometimes we equally yoke, but you know, I let her do what she do. 'Cause I don't want to hold a woman down. You can't hold a black woman down. You
What's
know,
that, a
I-
billion?
This a community property state,
Thank you.
so
Exactly.
you know.
She win, I won.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna hate.
And you win, you won.
Exactly. What's mine is mine. It was yours is ours. Oh, for sure. I mean, I know exactly what to do. If I was ever to win something that big, I'd know exactly what to do. And we be sitting here like we sitting here right now, and y'all be like, damn, we kicking it. And y'all would not know that I'm worth way more. It's like y'all don't know I'm hella worth money now. And we kick it.
We all
We know.
I'll move out the country.
It would be a robot.
They be like, this nigga is just
right here.
I'm gonna be the same nigga. I'm gonna be the same nigga with y'all, but when I go home, I'll be walking out in my. I'm gonna have them lambskin condom socks, so I ain't got to touch the floor. The heated towels.
If I was sitting on millions, I'd break out and hide.
Y'all get to
if I
come
ever
to
saw
my
any
other
of y'all
house.
again.
Niggas get to come to my other house. They be like, nigga, you always be like, nigga, this is it. Same house in the hood. I don't sleep here though.
Hey,
Who all bought a ticket in here though?
I did.
My wife did. I didn't.
I dropped 20 on that.
I didn't buy no ticket.
I was like, fuck, I'm just.
I was in the store like at
White out, go
7:50 getting my
climb up
ticket.
in here, bruh.
How come old people always win? They ain't gonna never
Because that's why. It's a motherfucker that's sitting somewhere on a computer seeing who bought the ticket like, oh, that's Hattie Mae Perkins. She been on the usher board for 1,000 years. She got 6 months to live. Fuck it, go nowhere to whistle. They give her the money. There be some, I mean, think about it. I mean, it's a pyramid. Everything's a hustle. And you got to do it within moderation.
Friends helping friends.
Man.
Oh, that was
It's a hustle. Yeah. You know what I'm
When the
saying?
next meeting?
Catch that shit
I mean,
early. You gonna
think about it.
Man.
Right.
And so,
We
with
gonna
the
make our own
distraction.
board.
What's that?
What's that?
What's that? That look good.
Oh, it's Mary Jane.
Oh, yeah, we got, so let's talk about this real quick. We got 2 420 drinks up here. We got Igor's Mud Water, brought to you by my man Igor. No, and Whiteout brought.
We got that moonshine.
And Mary Jane Moonshine. And y'all know my guy here. This my guy right here, man.
Boy, stop!
Boy, stop. Bay Boy Comedy, my man Whiteout in the building. Been on the show. He here again.
Very happy to be here.
I'm glad you here. You know what I'm saying? I told y'all we
got
packed
a full
tonight.
house, man.
We sardine. Matter of fact, hey, I'm gonna get real ignorant. Nigga, we like the bottom of a slave ship in this bitch.
Oh, there you go. You can say that though, huh? You can say that, huh? You can say that.
We got the bottom of the ship. They got
Man,
the
man,
shack.
how
Is that actually a real thing?
We in this motherfucker
Wait.
tight.
Is that actually a real thing?
The slave ships?
Yeah.
Oh, you know I got that. We
Oh,
know.
because there's no where they at.
Where the
now?
boats at?
In San Francisco.
Yeah.
In
I ain't
San
talking about the
Francisco.
boat.
No, the boats. You
Yeah.
go over to
The
San
slave
Francisco, the slave ship is over
Yeah,
there.
they had some. They didn't have as many as they told you.
The only
Yes.
on a real slave ship?
Because we was already here, motherfucker.
Thank you.
On a real slave ship.
Hey.
You can go tour it.
They didn't go over there and
Slim,
get all them
what's
people
happening,
over
bro?
and brought them here. They was already here.
Hey,
I'm tired of lies.
I'm gonna give y'all something. I'm gonna give you an ill ass
I don't
gem.
want to see that shit.
Everything's always been in your face, forever,
It sure has.
forever. Hey, row your boat gently down the stream.
The only
We
problem,
got more
Mary,
pyramids over here than America
Mary,
they got
life
over
is
there.
but
there's
a
some in North
dream.
Dakota, but the only problem that I have with that is that the way our family histories are passed down to some of us didn't really get to talk to grandma and them, but those of us that did, the way the family histories is passed down and they got it from their grandmother, ain't nobody ever said no shit like that until motherfuckers spot down. The only problem I have with people, like,
And we've been on it.
I don't like calling something a conspiracy theory because it could just be an alternative way of looking at it. But in the case of like, but some cats, you know that cat in high school that didn't kick it with black people, but then he go to college and he suddenly find out he black and he come back and instead of saying Malcolm X, he said El Hajj Malik El Shabazz and he got the Bob Marley poster on it and he get to talking these Egyptology theories. That's how blood sound to me. Because 3 years ago, dude wasn't black and he was a notorious Becky chaser. And then all of a sudden the pandemic come, he finally have to sit down, he read a book, and now all of a sudden he's spouting. He's spouting these things, and
Hey, well,
there are people that are
he
real.
finally arrived.
There are people who can kick that knowledge, but man, if you're gonna get that knowledge, go to Farrakhan or what's that other Rizza Islam. Go to them type of cats. Don't let no ball player. Don't let no ball player be the one up front. Because some of that stuff is knowledge, but they intentionally let an entertainer or a ball player be up front spouting it because they going to say it out of context. It's going to look raggedy. They're going to do something in their personal life to make everybody say, oh, that nigga goofy. Then they're going to say, oh, well, then everything he's saying is goofy. And then the truth gets obscured.
You're right.
Don't let these athletes and entertainers be up front giving no type of knowledge because a lot of niggas live in a bubble of their own.
It's a double-edged sword.
You know?
Yeah.
It's a double-edged sword. I agree with you. Like I said, what I always say, we got to stop making stupid people famous. That's one thing. But at the same time, because I'm gonna be devil's advocate. No, wait, I'm gonna be angel's advocate tonight. A broke
You got a
clock.
positive influence on the man
A
already.
broke clock is right twice a day. Because speaking of athletes, like I fucks with Kyrie. He stands with my brother all day. Salute.
What did he do?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Nobody's mad
I just
at.
don't want to hear the
Nobody's mad
at.
at.
He uneducated.
Yeah. According to Shaq and Barkley and the other coons that sit up there and sportcast that everybody sit here and y'all suck their dick mentally with the shit they spew with their microphone and their platform. He called him an idiot and this.
But nobody called to cancel Jeff Bezos.
Thank you.
It's on his platform.
Hello.
So
Thank you.
why is we not canceling him or making
Because-
him apologize
Or
for
Amazon
even
for selling
having
it.
Just a
not
mic.
even having it on their platform?
Right, I need
Y'all
my
better leave
shit.
Amazon
Man, as much as they
alone.
come to my house,
But
I'll
that's
fight
what I'm
for
saying.
everything.
Why isn't Amazon being requested to give an
Pull it.
apology?
Exactly.
Come online and speak on it because it's on their platform.
Exactly.
He didn't create that video.
But-
all he did was share the link.
We attack us viciously. And I understand it because we should hold ourselves accountable more than we expect other people to hold us accountable. But you got to hold us accountable for the right shit. The way all them sports motherfuckers who
Every last
won
one.
rings and the fat motherfucker who didn't win a ring is an ultimate hater. Hey, you still need to eat that plate of shit because the Warriors won, bitch. Duh.
See?
Hood and team, nigga. But I'm just saying, we put people in position to influence us, and we follow these motherfuckers. And like you said, somebody comes with some knowledge, and the thing about knowledge, I'm gonna tell you this, because I agree with what you're saying, but at the same time, this thing about knowledge, you don't know what you don't know until you know it. I can learn something at 2 years old. Somebody standing next to me or anywhere else in the world can learn it at 34 years old. As long as you learn it. But you learn it at your time, the space and opportunity when you're supposed to learn it. Not at my thought process. And what happens when, and I'm speaking personally for myself, something that I had to learn. When we learn the truth of things, the ego is inflated naturally. Because we're like, nigga, how you didn't know? Nigga, I didn't know last week. And somebody had to pull me to the side, was like, brother, remember you didn't know at one point. I'm like, damn, you're right. We expect, because we hold us accountable. So the same way you got these entertainers who live and die by the pilgrim that paid them, but we influence and pay them as well. How they came to, because it's only a couple of motherfuckers that stood up for Kyrie. And they didn't start coming out till after they saw a majority of, I ain't gonna call us niggas, but niggas stand for Nubian Intelligent God Gifted African. Not the shit that the pilgrims got y'all on. You niggas. Nubian Intelligent God Gifted African. But, I'm just saying.
I need to disagree with you a little bit.
You can.
Because here's the thing.
And freedom of opinion.
Like, for instance, I see a lot of cats on Facebook, even cats that I respect, calling LeBron a coon, right? But we all know for a fact that between the schools, the boys clubs, and this and that, that LeBron done put $70 million into making sure that the kids of Akron and kids across the inner cities, he has really put his money where his mouth is. And he has stood up for all kinds of issues, spoke on Trayvon Martin, this and that, right? So, and let's not forget, he knows Kyrie personally. So, LeBron, who has actually put in work in the community and put his money where his mouth is, because he's not willing to jump out of the window in support of Kyrie, who's just really just talked. We can't call LeBron no coon, because LeBron has really put in the work. We can say, well, we disagree with him, he should support Kyrie, but he ain't a coon to not support Kyrie, because at the end of the day, LeBron has really put in tens of millions of dollars into causes to make the community better, and to my knowledge, Kyrie don't only talk. to my knowledge, Kanye pretty much done only talked. These brothers have actually, Shaq, I know for a fact, has done a lot in the inner cities of LA, and he's also in New Jersey where he's from. I know that Shaq has really touched them soil and put millions into there, while these other brothers just found out they was black. So if these brothers who know these men personally say, nah, fuck what Blood talking about, we can't say, oh, that nigga's a coon for not fucking with that nigga, because these niggas have actually put in the work. Them niggas ain't.
I understand what you're saying, and I'm just gonna, once again, I'm gonna be devil's advocate and say, at the same time that when people choose to be pro-black, you got niggas who choose to be, I gotta protect my bank account.
But what's more pro-black than actually spending your bread with black people?
I'm saying, once again, I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just telling you there are no absolutes. Because I'll use Shaq and the same niggas that you're talking about.
And never been part of the community, so fuck what he talking
Barkley
about.
was okay, because Barkley used to
be
roster player number 99 on the video game because he didn't want to be a part of the players union shit with video games when we wanted to use Barkley, him and Jordan.
And while we talking about LeBron Coon, what does Michael Jordan think about this?
Michael Jordan.
Michael
Jordan a coon.
I was like, that's a coon.
I ain't really tripped off. I
Let me
ain't
tell you
really
something.
just tripped off LeBron being I just be like, fuck LeBron, because
here's the thing.
Because fuck LeBron.
Because he's so full of shit.
He's a James.
Don't play for the Warriors.
He's a James, and I'm always represent him. After Rick James died, he left it to me, and I handed it to LeBron. But listen to him.
So the three greatest James on earth is Rick, LeBron, and you.
And four of us, androgen.
Oh, yeah, okay.
You know, but I'm saying, listen.
So you slightly biased.
Yeah, but no, what I'm saying is, you got to remember, these people have an abundance of opportunities and cash flow that's presented to them that no melanated person is giving them. It becomes a point to when you got to protect your bottom line. I'm not knocking. Here's the thing: as a basketball player, I'm a Warrior fan all day. I was a LeBron fan when he came out because, first off, when it was the hype, I'm like, nigga, you a James. That's my last name. Nigga, we good. Let me find out.
Right.
I ain't gonna be like, hey, cousin Lucky. I'm be like, I just salute and represent. Ain't no groupies, but I'm just saying, I'm a James. And my shit before him. But anyway, these niggas who we idolize can turn bitch after doing a lot of good. That's all I'm saying. So let's not act like just because I can go feed the homeless tomorrow. I can go sell hella meth and go steal and do hella shit the day after.
Change the analogy to crack and I might be guilty.
Exactly. I'm just saying. So we can't act like just because niggas did some shit, and I salute niggas. I'm not calling niggas, but I salute the effort and what they do. But at the same time, you gotta remember they do stand together and come at us harder because they ain't held no pale skins as accountable for nothing. You got Stephen A. Smith. You got who's the other? Paul Pierce. You got a bunch of these used to be athletes. Brett Favre, exactly. Brett Favre.
Tomorrow.
We focus on us hating on each other more than they holding the other motherfuckers accountable.
But ain't we supposed to hold ourselves to a higher
yes,
level?
You should. But at the same time,
what's the movie dude in jail?
Hold Weinstein.
Is he still there?
Yeah, he's still there.
They ain't talking about him no more.
Exactly, because forgotten. But we hold on and linger to shit.
It's hard being in the
we hold on and linger to shit that don't mean shit. And we act like it's bigger than what it is because we are known for blowing shit out of proportion.
There's a difference. Like, I feel like there's a difference between you're not wrong, you're just not wise. Kanye's not wrong, he's just not wise.
Oh, Kanye is wrong.
You're not wrong, you're just not wise. It's not a wise thing.
What he do, bro? Why wrong?
Kyrie, I agree with. I just don't like how he did it. Because I like he could have been smooth, and I think now that they've been questioning Kyrie, he ain't educated enough and a smooth enough speaker to really articulate the point, and they're exploiting that. Like I said, they put them type of cats up front to make it all look raggedy.
So the movie been out. That's my thing. The movie been out, and it's about what about the movie made everybody do the
Right.
when he spoke on it.
My thing
What
is, if you agree with it or disagree with it, you should at least have watched it, because too many of us
And I
take
can't
stands on
I haven't
things.
watched it yet. Exactly.
But my thing is that you cannot really take a stand on something unless you can argue the pros
And the
and
cons.
the cons.
Right.
So you have to have knowledge of something. So if
Thank
you
you.
say, well, I understand the cons to this, but the pros appeal to me, and this is the reason why it's called academic rigor. It's sort of thing where you wrote papers in school. You have to be
Yeah,
able to
that dissertation.
articulate a viewpoint and to be able to defend it. So if a cat be like, I think the blacks was the original Jews. Okay, what's that? Well, Deuteronomy, whoop-de-whoop, say that, and you be like, but a more educated cat might be like, well, it's clearly in y'all own Bible. Solomon linked with Sheba. Solomon had these wives. Where the Israel at? You know, like a person with real knowledge can break it down and be like, okay, this is where I'm basing on that blacks are the original Jews, as opposed to just getting some ignorant motherfucker up there. Blacks the original Jews. These motherfuckers are being the black Jews. Fuck them all. And you be like, okay, well, build with me, brother. Give me your knowledge.
Explain. Why you feel like that?
Fuck your knowledge. Fuck the Jews.
I understand what you're saying.
Now it's all bad, but I mean, it's like that, you know. But Kanye, that's just a nigga ranting. I don't know what's up with blood.
But see, the whole thing about that is none of us ain't never seen what Kanye done seen. Why is he ranting? What is making him so motherfucking upset to where he is, you know, on TV cussing everybody out? And because he be saying some stuff like, Kanye, we ain't seen that. We
know he done seen some shit, because look who he's been staying with for the past few years.
That's what I'm saying. So what is it really that he done seen?
Just a sip, because that shit he said to Blood, I don't know if y'all saw it, but he said there's a white boy with a big dick fucking my woman. And I'm like, see, this is something that Bells won't admit. But right now in East Oakland,
y'all ready?
Right now in East Oakland, somebody is fucking somebody's bride, and they think that nigga is fucking her better, and that nigga is not going to go kill him.
It was him and
He's gonna be like, based on, we all know somebody in here in the town who got killed strictly because he was fucking somebody else's woman.
I ain't got the biggest dick in the world.
A simp version of
but
that
I
nigga that went and
guarantee
killed somebody because
she come before I do.
I can't stand.
Nice guys finish last.
This being brought to you by
niggas that know how to hit your bitch. I'm just saying.
I'm here to tell you all that shit is overrated.
Yeah, for real. You just make
All
sure
that
she
shit is
go a few
overrated.
times and just
All this shit.
47
all that hitting it correctly, because let me tell you something. Warren Buffett ain't hitting nothing better than me. But I guarantee you, there's nobody in this room that would choose me over Warren Buffett or Mark Zuckerberg. Or even
yes, that is your book on the table.
Bitches are stupid.
We will definitely.
Hold on. Jeff Bezos in the parking lot. You're choosing him.
Watching your folks. We're gonna try to link up to get you on the show to talk about your book. Yes, your book is here, Brother Slocum. What's happening, bro? So, yeah, like you said, I agree with you. If I had 100 billion, every woman in the world would be like, this nigga's the best lover I've ever had. No, I just gave you 47 pumps and I reached your cervix.
47.
47 pumps. That's all it takes. And I ain't taking my socks off. Hey, if you take your socks off while you fucking, that's making love.
I once was with a brother. I was with a brother whose wife is worth about 500 million, right? And we was in Vegas and we was about to go hit the strip, and somebody basically asked the dude equivalent of, "Oh, do I look fat in this?" Right?
Oh yeah.
And they was like, the women, they said the hoes don't be choosing, but the women don't be choosing fat niggas. And the rich nigga over there said, nigga, get you a bigger shirt and a bigger wallet and everybody is yours.
Hey, it's always teddy bear season.
It really is.
I've never had a
Real
problem.
women know.
I've never had a problem getting women. I don't know where the fuck that came from.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Society
It's
will
our
tell
season
you
right now,
it's
too.
we year round. Hey, I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm like in the
I
amusement
done been
park.
broke.
I got a belly, but
And
guess what?
knocked the bitch,
It'll
so that
keep you
ain't never been
warm.
no
You
issue.
can rest your head on it, and it's like a slide at the fair. You slide and you
niggas
bounce
sound
on the
crazy.
prize. Better get this teddy bear.
I mean, a real pimp will always tell
Snuggle.
you it comes from right here. It
Yeah.
don't come from.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It don't come
It's
from.
a mouthpiece,
no.
man. Real.
Mouthpiece.
I done been dirty as fuck coming from work.
Conversation run the nation. Procrastination is a
Hold on,
violation.
we gotta know over
You
here.
can't be dirty.
Hmm?
No, hygiene matters.
Of course.
Hello.
Say,
No,
regardless of size.
when I said dirty, it was
You
fresh
didn't mean
off
dirty
work.
like
It wasn't. Yeah, it was. I was dirty because I was working hard, but it wasn't not washing your ass type
Like,
shit.
Needless to
your
die
mess
for
has
in
to
the
be
building.
clean and
Watch
clean.
hello.
I keep baby wipes for
They
that.
gotta be lickable. I'm
Yeah, I definitely
We
keep
keep
wipes for
baby wipes in the
that.
car. Just like women keep tissue, hella napkins in their gloves.
They
When they gotta go on the side of the road and pee.
So y'all saying that if he comes to you and says,
Oh, we
hey, I'm a little
should.
dusty, but hey, where's the mortgage information? Because I'm finna pay that shit off.
Blow me.
That's tricky.
Ooh,
You
you
gotta
sexy.
take that dirty
Ooh,
dick.
you
Hey,
sexy.
you know get the remix? Brainstorming?
Take that dirty dick.
That's tricky.
Yeah.
Hey, but y'all done just
Certain
said,
shit get bypassed.
but y'all done just said it ain't tricking if you got it.
I ain't saying
Tricking is
that.
tricking. I'm sorry. Tricking is tricking. I'm not a fan of it ain't tricking if you
Niggas
got
be
it.
broken.
Tricking is
That's what
tricking.
she just said.
Tricking is tricking.
Tricking is
Tricking is
tricking.
But
tricking.
she said
I'm
she
sorry.
respects somebody.
I can't be a I can't be transactional.
Hold on.
No,
Go
it's
ahead.
not.
Okay,
It is?
it goes both ways then. Trick on me, I
It's
trick on you.
levels. That's not tricking. That's
Trick on me, I trick on you.
But what you consider tricking?
That's a
now?
mutual investment. Whatever she
So if I'm-
said.
Okay, no, I'm gonna try
Put
to
this
go.
shit
I'll
on
go
me.
last.
I'm just
Whether you consider tricking.
Yeah, let's go. Start the conversation. Who got it?
I wasn't ready. Next. I plead the fifth.
We're gonna Donnie Fresh. What's up, bro?
What you consider tricking, man?
Talk about it. Let's go. What's
Ask Google. I need to ask Google too.
Just tricking off your money, just on the female, just because, you feel me?
Is it your woman or is it just a jump off?
Just
Yeah,
your
woman is your
not
woman.
tricking.
Come on,
I mean,
now.
if it's your
That's
woman,
not
that
tricking
ain't
if it's
tricking.
your woman.
No,
No,
I'm
not
not
at
saying
all.
y'all
That's my
tricking.
family. That's my queen.
We're
That's
not
my
talking about relationships
Thank
when we
you.
talking about tricking. We're
Yeah.
talking about a motherfucker going to the club and you see a bitch and you think she cute and you just spent
Bottles,
money on the
baby.
room, bottles, drink all night, breakfast in the morning, all that old shit, and you don't know where it's
That's
going.
tricking?
I tell a bitch in a
But
minute.
how would that be tricking? And if you're doing that, you don't know what the outcome may be at the end.
It don't
Because they
matter.
hopeful.
It's the first
Wishful
That's probably what
thinking.
tricking is. You don't know what the outcome is.
Niggas know. I'm
I
trying
didn't get tricked on the first date, so you know what I mean? It happens.
I mean,
Women trick too though. Like
You
what's
have
the
your
shit?
time, though.
Yeah.
I get that. There's levels to it.
Hell yeah.
Now I understand that level of it. I understand what you're saying, the level of
You
it.
got
But
some
for
knowledge.
me to come up to you and say, "Hey, look, what's good?
How much it
I'm
costs to
finna-
be your friend?
Right.
I'm
I
finna
got
just."
this $1,000.
And you ain't, if you ain't showing no
That's
mutual,
done. That's instant.
That's
reason.
done.
How much do it
That's
cost
tricking
your
to me.
friend?
That's
That's
ignorant.
prostitution.
That's
You go to
tricking.
Atlanta, everything
right now.
everything in Atlanta
You
is
go
open
to
the line.
Atlanta,
That's how much it costs to be your
That's
friend.
But if we chilling,
Going
and
out,
this mutual shit
going out on a
jumping
date is
off,
not tricking.
that's
Okay,
one thing.
thank you.
Yeah,
Nigga paying your car note and he ain't fucking you like that.
tricking.
That's tricking.
And
You got hella
transaction
other
and
niggas
shit
fucking
jumped
other
off.
It's still tricking.
Y'all call it sugar daddies now.
Yeah.
That's tricking.
They make pills for them niggas now.
sugar
You
daddy
can't
never
rub that
trick.
nigga knee and he go to sleep and you
daddy
bleed
dick.
out with that 400. Nah, them niggas like, shit, girl, you better have a hump in your back like a Halloween cat.
So I'm gonna tell you what the problem is. A lot of cats, these new cats that's coming around now, the Kevin Samuels type of cats, and the cats getting this game from these dudes,
Irritating.
they don't understand the difference. But there's a difference between tricking and simping.
Yeah.
Facts.
That is true.
There's a
That is true.
If you the type of nigga,
That's an old man right
if you the type of nigga that all you really got is money, you ain't got no time, this and that, you ain't got no time to spend with it. And I know relationships usually should be based on quality time, but really to tell the truth, if you ain't got no time, you get into the money, you get into the bag, and you tell her, hey baby, here, go shopping. And meet me at the room later on tonight. Buy something nice that look nice for me. This and that,
That's extra
and then you get back to
That's the simple.
okay.
That's the simple.
But that is tricky.
Yeah.
But here goes the thing. But this is probably a person that y'all have established. If you and that person established some type of rapport, she do like you. You know she like you. This and that. But you really
don't like me
No,
beyond
it's tricky
my
because basically
She like you,
because
she like that
basically
money you spend at the
basically
shop with.
I need
you
to
tricking
know.
because you basically paying for a time. It might be a comfortable experience because she do like you, but what her real motivation is that, oh, this nigga got paper. So that's tricky. But simping comes to is that she wouldn't have nothing to do with you, period, without your bread. Or that example that you provided where you giving money and she not even fucking you. Because there's niggas out here that there's women that put up on Facebook, ooh, who gonna give me lunch today? And niggas are sending them cash app and they niggas sending them purchase. That type of shit is simping. Now tricking is not necessarily a good thing, but there's a difference. But there's a difference between tricking. When is the truth? When is the truth about anything?
Or an entry ticket to a raffle. That's what that is.
Exactly.
You just
that's them good morning queens in you. That's enlightened men that be hey, beautiful. How you doing, queen? My Nubian sister. The sun rises to the opening of your eyes because tomorrow was not promised. So today, I want to tell you that I think you are the one.
Instagram comments talking about good morning, beautiful. Somebody don't acknowledge.
I want to hear what the ladies do, what their opinions.
I mean, are you paying for the convenience of not having a woman who's going to cause you any problems? If you're giving her money and that's the purpose of you not you would normally have to spend time with her. If you have more money than time, then obviously you would give her money instead of time. Did you really want it if you didn't try to pay for it? I mean, I cheated all the way through college because I was trying.
Damn.
I like truth. See, that's what I'm talking about. I like truth.
How many women gonna say that?
Thank you. I was trying.
I respect truth.
I
bet you did.
I cheated all the way through.
You was in college too, yeah. I bet you tried everything.
I had fun in college. I had fun in high school.
Let me get a drink on that one.
I had fun.
Make sure she get a drink too. Shit.
All the cheaters.
He said, shot for the cheaters.
Reform cheaters. Need a glass?
Did you really want it? You didn't
extra
try?
Get that empty one.
Bingo. Yeah.
She said, I tried everything.
Everything.
How many women gonna keep it 100?
She said, do you even want it if you never even tried? So yes, when somebody say, oh, who got my lunch today? And everybody chime in, those are the, that's
But that shit's sending the bait.
But that's look,
At
that's
some
simple.
point, men and women have tricks.
That's
At
simple
some
right
point,
there.
you goddamn right.
Exactly. Yeah, women
I
heavily
tricked on a
trick.
nigga before.
I bet you have. All y'all have.
I mean,
Yeah.
You go trick and you eat this Hey, you go trick and you eat.
If that's the case,
Proudly.
why does tricking get such a bad light then? If that's the case,
I don't know
Because people
prostitution is the
interchange it.
oldest profession, so I don't know why y'all have a stigma on it.
Because
No,
people
what
So
happens?
what she just
I mean,
said,
no, I
you
get
got
it.
more money than time, and you really just paying her to
But
go
that's
away.
it's the honesty. Exactly what I say. I say you pay the bitch to
I don't
leave.
even think niggas doing that though.
But the thing is, I understand that. The difference is you have males and females nowadays that muddy the water to where the true line is blurry now. Because like I said, if I'm married, so I'm, y'all, hey, play with yourself thinking of me. It's cool. I ain't tripping.
That one.
I get it. Motherfuckers is like Brett Favre trying to see if they still got it. I understand that. But listen.
Because now we really touching on polygamy and all of that because.
Yeah, I have to be polygamy because I'm BNI.
Okay.
Feels not
Because
included.
I mean, our
You gotta be a judge of yourself.
Are humans even just supposed to be like, it's just two of y'all for the rest of?
How do you feel?
How
That
do I feel?
depends.
Are humans supposed to be monogamous?
I don't know because we get sick of each other
You don't know.
quick,
Mm-hmm.
real
You
quick.
change every day.
People are temperamental.
So this person is in a
But-
polygamous
Some people
relationship.
grow and
nobody ever
But-
came back from forever and said that's the bomb.
Hey.
So how you know?
The thing about it, what I will say,
You seem to
is-
support her point,
I
right?
understand
I don't know why we have
to Pharaoh's point of you got to know the pros and the cons of whatnot. I've lived a life of leisure when I was a young man. Very. I can write a book about it. And if I did,
Just change the names to protect the innocent.
remember we were talking about that. I don't want nobody getting beat up. I don't want motherfuckers to be like,
that was you?
We all have.
Baby, is that you he talking about?
But to tell the truth, I know my
But it
man's was
depends.
like 3 deep in his teenage years. I ain't ratting and I ain't dry snitching.
I was there. I was in high
But-
school. 3 in one day, 5 in one day, early 20s. I
remember them days.
But the
Man.
thing is,
I
is
live,
that
so I can relax in my retirement.
do you agree that polygamy
I'm just
seems to be
getting
more of
started.
the natural
So-
order of things?
Damn, that's a good thing.
Gotta slow your ass
I
down.
don't have the same.
Mouth on your head.
People,
You might as well add up.
I have a complicated relationship with monogamy. Like, in theory, I don't think it's a good idea.
Okay.
But in practice, I do. It's not about, those things are not mutually exclusive.
Mhm.
You can have conservative views, but you're liberal in your practices.
Okay.
And vice versa. It just doesn't mean, it
I'm
means you have the
Republican on some
choice to
shit,
do
I'm
what you
Democratic on
want to
some
do.
other shit.
You have the choice. It's not about
I'm all
it's not
man
about
now.
either way. You have to have a choice to do whatever you want to do. It's not about what you're going to do. It's about the choice to do what you want to do.
And
So from somebody who
So you
was
support
married
polygamy.
and
Mhm.
I had 6 kids, not had, it's still
Yeah.
alive, but I could have used some help.
Thank you, G.
Damn, you
I
had
could
6
have,
kids?
yeah, I got 6 kids.
Shit.
Yep.
Do another wife.
Pop, pop, pop.
All what?
Black.
How many baby
No.
daddies?
Black.
How many baby daddies?
2.
That's still good.
All,
That's
Yeah,
like,
baby,
girls.
I
that's
got
like a B
married, we had
minus.
5. Oh, they 4 girls, 2 boys.
Thank you.
But the
And
point,
you know what they
but the
say
point
about
is-
women who have majority
I
of
don't-
girls?
Hey,
Okay, well,
I don't know what they say.
What they say?
The point that I was making was I could have used some help. So if he wanted to have an extra wife, if he was going to treat us respectfully and wasn't going to do no fuck shit and some real polygamy, not the bullshit.
there you go.
Yeah,
'Cause-
he could have had another wife because, damn, I needed some help.
The thought process, see, that's the thing. Just like when it comes to tricking, the waters have been muddied so much with society thinking things are this and that. Because
feel like that.
Right.
when it comes to,
Wow.
if you look at
Especially
polygamy,
ones with kids, I bet they
I've been
would
doing this
help.
shit all wrong.
you have. You've been doing it wrong. Because listen, I'm going to just say this. You look at it,
How many times
because
have
we
he wanted to
scared.
fuck on you and you said, God damn, leave me alone, and you just
Go
kind
to the other
of
bitch.
yeah,
You
God.
could have went over there.
Nah, shit.
Nah.
No, never.
I ain't going nowhere. The dick good
They don't-
right here.
But,
Nigga, we fucking all day.
but one of the things though, but if you boil it past just the dick, if you look at it like what she was
Because-
saying, she got a tribe
because we compartmentalize it.
This is your co-pilot.
And the growth of it.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you're wrong.
And we
I
never
understand.
had nobody extra. I could see how that would have helped our family,
Because
and we would have
here's
grew.
something. I'm going to ask
But
y'all
see, that's
this.
what caused, and then that's what caused a lot of problems. In the
Mhm.
beginning, baby, let's have a threesome. You had this threesome, then the partner thinks it's okay.
Threesome
to
is
keep on
just
doing
I've
it.
never had a threesome.
We talking about
I'm not even just
relationship.
talking about sex. I'm talking about actually
Thank you.
caring
That's
for
the
a
mother-
large village.
Like an actual family.
A
We're
large
talking about,
family.
Like this
I hear
person
what
would
you
have to
said.
come to the
Yes.
table
When I
as
say-
an
And
when I
we
actual
say
ran
the
family.
water's
multiple
been muddy.
businesses. We had kids. Like, yes, I needed help. I was
We're-
the secretary, the housekeeper, the
It's
this, the
a
that.
village.
I worked. I
The
was
shit
the mom.
that
Like,
you was
I
taught.
needed help.
It takes a village.
So
It's
just
real.
beyond sex. Right.
It was beyond sex, yeah.
Because
It was
that,
about
but that's what I'm saying. When I was saying the waters are muddy because the average person, and I'm not gonna call. I'm gonna use low vibrational, not in derogatory. Just not. You don't understand the essence of the trueness of polygamy.
Because it ain't just about sex.
Most people, that's the first thing they think about. Oh man, I'm fucking. Why I ain't finna have you giving my dick away, and it's not about that. The true essence of that type of lifestyle. I don't live that lifestyle. I don't.
I heard.
He was like,
I don't.
I wish I did.
I used to be a youngster who used to do a lot of shit in my younger days. So I know some things. I don't know everything, but I know half of something. So, most people, that's the shit that's their first thought, is the sex part of it. It's not, that is the last part of that type of lifestyle. That is the last part.
So what's the first?
I mean, well, right.
Can we really come together as a
Because,
unit?
thank
It's
you.
us against the world.
Thank you. So, the problem, I'm just like, okay, so all y'all answer this question right now. And be honest. Have you been with somebody, whether you still with them, been in a past relationship, whatever, been with somebody that you wanted them to, and I'm gonna go low vibrational, just sexually. You wanted them to do more or do something else, but you didn't, a fear of what they might say or their response.
So a fear of rejection.
Thank you. Because I hate rejection.
Yeah, man, me too. I ain't gonna lie. That's real. Yeah.
Most people
You put up with some bullshit.
keep it a buck.
Then put up with some bullshit.
Be like, motherfucker.
I gotta say it. It's gonna itch at me if I don't say it.
Say it.
Say it.
I mean, no, I'm just saying.
Yeah, say that.
What you talking about?
But it
I
leads
gotta
to
bring it the
frustration.
table. It's gonna
Usually, it leads to frustration, and that's how the maintenance man comes into play.
Mailman, the cable guy.
That's polygamy right there. That's polygamy for boys.
You're doing it all. A lot of motherfuckers doing it already. Just claim the shit.
There's a lot of niggas out here that know there's a maintenance man and they say fuck it and just maintain the program.
I can't do that.
It's only,
There's some niggas
it's
out here
only
that know.
illegal because the people who write laws
You think some
made it that way.
The Bible,
man coming over?
Man.
It's talked about in the Bible, but then again, in the New Testament,
Hey,
I know that anything I wouldn't
Smartest people I know.
My box.
You see the nigga pulling up when you drive off.
I'm just saying, we're taught. You gotta think about it. We've been taught and conditioned to
That's
be in
my
this
play
box.
brother.
Anything outside of this box that we were raised on is considered foreign, illegal, immoral. But you have desires, feelings, and fantasies. You have. What is one of the things church people say all the time? God gave you what? Free what?
Will.
Thank you. Free will means thought process and all encompassing, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. So why the fuck should I have to shelter my shit if it was given to me to really think it and feel it?
Because we live in a Western society.
Yeah.
The average
Motherfuckers.
Woman, the average woman, if you say I'm gonna get another wife, would be like, nigga, you got me all the way fucked up.
But that's only
That part.
because he only ain't doing good in that relationship.
That
Why
part.
you trying to get
That
another
part.
wife and you ain't handling me?
But here's the thing,
That's
which
the problem.
I'm a firm advocate on, and I've always said.
You can't be no 100 air talking that.
Having,
That's
that's the thing.
$1 billion.
I've
Now we can talk.
I've done this as a dude, used to catch the bus. What I'm saying, in today's society, having multiple women is a rich man's game.
It is.
Yes.
Gotta have
But-
it. You ain't gonna be able to work for the show.
Because remember, we were just talking about how all them females was lined up to be on the Baddies of the Bay. They lined up for.
They would be sister.
They lined up for the
any
nigga
celebrity.
with nothing even quicker.
Said Flavor Flav, huh?
Oh,
Man, tongue kissing that nigga.
How many
all-
wives did Solomon have? And he was respected.
700.
He was
Exactly.
respected.
Put it like this: Blueface and that one chick.
That's
before
all
it
propaganda.
started. But I mean, Blueface got
But you
like
understand.
15 wives, and I'm like,
That's all
Blueface.
propaganda.
I don't know. He might be a hell of a guy, but his music ain't cool. So I'm thinking just based on his raps alone, he shouldn't have multiple wives.
That you deal with.
I would just say
Even
this
the women that you deal with,
about
so-
their situation.
Buzz down,
Watching it,
Tatiana.
everything they do is indicative of the society we live in, because everybody thinks if I show y'all what I'm doing, I'm gonna get a reality show. They got a TV show that some motherfuckers about to pick up based on their bullshit.
Right.
And that some people they like, let's do this shit. We gotta sell this. We gotta sell a product. We're a brand, which is true. Everybody in this room, you are a brand. No matter what the fuck
They
you
brand.
do, you
I need to buy
are
that.
a
I was
brand.
watching that shit
I
last
need to
night.
bottle
It was
this
like,
shit up
Hey,
for
let me say
selling.
one thing right quick.
Go ahead, Don.
ratchet
So,
sales.
yeah, so back to what you were saying about
Yeah.
like we have fantasies and it be like females we want them to do
He
certain
was
things
waiting on
and
this one. He was waiting.
they not wanting to do. So I deal with like a lot of like younger females.
Yeah.
And, the main thing is you can't have everything. Like you can't have everything. Like sometimes you gotta kind of like pick and choose. You know, like back in the day. It's like it's like an agreement, like you like you and your partner come up with. It's like an agreement, and like y'all understand like the big picture. But these days, like these younger females, social media and everything, they think they can have everything, and that's
Private
that's-
jets, the whole
Yeah,
nine.
like
And you got trick ass niggas that's flying them out and doing all that. But at the same time, you got dudes and probably female. You got both sides because there are no absolutes. But you got people who are in probably cool relationships where it ain't all bad. Cool.
Right, that's what I'm
Where they
saying.
want more.
Right.
But they
Greed.
just scared to ask for it because of they think it might be a negative response. But when you know yourself and you really know your partner,
You can have that deep
that's
conversation.
The foundation. That's the foundation that you set prior.
Right.
To,
And a lot of people don't know how to do that.
Understanding up front.
Yeah, you have to set a foundation.
Okay, so why should me as a human have to deny myself anything just because I met you as a human?
Right.
Thank you.
Good question.
But if you really want to be with this person, you gotta respect
But why
and
do
compromise
humans stop? You know what I mean? You from being you. I meet you and now all of a sudden I don't want you bowling no more. You can't go out and shoot pool on Thursdays no more.
That's why I met you at. Right.
Because we're naturally
Because you
territorial.
met me, now you can't be you. I
We
never
naturally
understood that.
territorial.
Be free.
Big thing on a motorcycle.
Be fucking
I'm gonna tell you something.
Like for instance, me and you could have an extra wife. I'm all for that. Me and you can't have an extra husband.
And that why?
That's not gonna happen.
That's like a threesome. That's like a threesome.
Ain't no double penetration. Ain't no double penetration. We ain't slapping nuts and we ain't split roasting and shit.
Every 4 days
We ain't split
If I
roasting
wanted
shit.
another man, y'all want a threesome, y'all want to bring another woman in here. But when we want it, why can't we
But
bring
no,
another
but
man?
since I'm everything you ever dreamed of, I'm gonna compromise.
I'm not double penetrating. Me and this nigga
No, because a nigga like me, I get out the boat and walk on water.
I do that strange on females when I was young. I'm not saying
too. I ain't got time for all that.
I told you I could write a book.
I'm all for that shit.
I like my
No,
case
there
better
be
than
none
two.
of that.
Yes, it will.
Ain't no.
Yes, it will.
I don't care if I'm one of the rich niggas in ancient Rome where a nigga come feed me grapes while we getting it in. That nigga gonna have on the toga. That nigga ain't gonna be naked. Talk about
Your body sweat and not
I'm
just
giving you $50 and you don't have clothes on.
I never had that experience.
I don't have.
But I would like to think that if
Yes,
I
it
wanted
is.
that experience,
Because y'all feminine
then the
nature,
man that I
y'all
was
okay with that.
would make that happen just because,
Yeah.
like, whatever he want to happen.
If he's secure, here's the thing about
Good
it.
luck with
Here's
that.
the thing I'm gonna tell you.
How would
I understand. I understand what he's saying,
I got a
but I
man
understand what you're saying.
that
You do gotta
I
be
keep him butt
secure.
naked. He allowed me to keep another man butt
I've
naked together.
when I was
How would you
in.
look at it?
That's why you ain't gonna get
I don't know, because that's never happened.
But
I don't know.
as
It's
a
all
person
about
who's
the
had both threesomes that the law allows, trust me, it's
I
not.
ain't never had one, and I ain't never gonna have one.
Trust
There you go.
me.
What's
Trust me.
wrong with that?
As the literal one,
I'm
as the literal, as one of the literal kings of threesomes, the thought of another male is not. It's not an option. Yes.
Having two men, that shit is like.
No,
Yes.
y'all feminine nature would be okay with you and your homegirl being naked and
If
the chick
that's
being
what she
naked.
wants,
My masculine
I
nature,
personally wouldn't.
as much as I love these
I
dudes,
wouldn't.
if I'm in here getting it in,
I don't
and
wanna
one of
see
these
your
niggas show
shit,
up and they
but I
socks
have
and no
been in
clothes
the
on, I'm
room.
be like, nigga, get the fuck out of
When
here.
I was younger, when I was younger, I had niggas on this end and a nigga was on that
No,
end.
she invited me.
I've been on the road.
Yeah, no, get the fuck up out of here. We gonna have a conversation after this shit. When I'm back with my clothes on and your clothes on.
Once again, I understand what y'all saying.
Standing parading
I
around
get
the
it.
room naked, nigga.
I don't need a female sausage party, but you gotta be secure with yourself first.
Y'all watch porn. Y'all
Gotta
watch
be-
porn to see another man's penis. So
Hey,
I'll fuck with porn.
I only watch
You sound fucking poor.
liquor license
I'm in
porn.
my
I'll be ready to fuck by the time they even start
Before they
anything.
even
So I'll be
get
Hey, that
like,
music
yeah,
come on. I'm like,
Excuse me. Something in your mouth and something in your pussy in the back. You're not looking at the
Oh,
other
she
person.
been, she been getting rain.
hey, let me tell you something.
we do not kink shame.
We don't care. Let me tell you something.
Oh no, my
Here's the
bad.
I'm gonna tell you something. Hey, I'm gonna tell you something.
She like you just
At the end of the
don't
day,
know.
Oh, yeah, you know.
What you getting my one in the house?
I'm gonna tell you something. And this is my personal,
I'm scared.
my personal goal. Like for years, my goal, and this should be
So
me.
we got one in the pussy and one in the booty.
Listen. Let me give you something. That's that
See,
double
that's
penetration
that
shit.
gay shit.
My balls ain't nigga. I'm a throat puncher nigga. You stay on that side of the room, I'm on this side of the
Very
room.
painful.
All that double penetration, nigga. My balls touch your balls, nigga. That's gay. Yeah, we're not. I'm cool. No, listen. I'm just telling you. I got you. No, I understand what you're saying. I just said it's not for me.
I said one
But
in my
if-
mouth, one in my pussy.
Yeah,
You're not.
that's split roast. They call
I heard
that.
you. But we're making eye
That's split roast. That's split roast.
nothing wrong with that. I've been there. I've done that. I've been there and done that in my younger days. So what you gotta be like that, back like this, looking at the ceiling, like, I don't want to look this nigga in the eye.
Dude gotta be secure in himself.
You hear this nigga talking about
Yeah.
First and foremost. But here's the key, and this is my problem. At the end of the day, men, brothers, we all, here's the thing.
That part.
We all have an ego, and it may not run your life. It may not, because you can have an ego and not succumb to the influence of your ego. That is possible when you're a Supreme Jedi, great Jedi. But the goal, Sips believes in absolute. There are no absolutes. But here's the thing I'm going to tell you, and please take this wisdom. At the end of the day, you want to be the motherfucker she bites her bottom lip and touches herself at 3 in the morning, whether she with her dude, the nigga she whatever with, or nothing, or not, or by herself. That's the goal. Well, that's my goal when I perform. I'm just saying. That's what I aim for, because I don't give a fuck. You could be with a motherfucker 20 years, but if I'm the motherfucker you think about on them nights, I did my job.
That part.
I'ma just say this. I played football. And this is that. And one of the rules of the locker room is always eyes straight ahead. I get that. And if a motherfucker was too comfortable walking around the room, hey, blood, put on some clothes.
Yeah,
Hey,
we didn't do
what's
that.
wrong with you? There's nothing but niggas in here.
We didn't do that.
So we are trained from a young age that
Selfish.
another nigga parading around.
I understand what he said. That's the block mentality.
But women, y'all change in front of each other. Y'all do that.
My era, we
Y'all
didn't
is
take showers in
more
school.
comfortable
we
being naked in front of each other. So
Why
it's
isn't
an
it
extension.
okay?
I had a motherfucker pants me in the locker room, and he tried to pants me. I tried to piss on that
trying to
nigga.
convince
The only time we use the showers is to shoot dice.
So like I said,
We didn't take, we was at
and
home.
a woman is always okay. And any real nigga will agree with me. Me, a woman, and a dude just don't work. That's a non-starter. But that's every nigga's thing. And if you think
Hey, keep it 100 though. Back in the day, you never ran one.
Yeah, I was 17. I was happy to get some pussy.
That was that shit.
Shit. I know any circumstance to get some pussy.
We ain't doing that now.
Whether it was
The difference is, shit.
The
difference is now
she
is
had
that
her favorite.
now is that I turn down pussy nowadays. I got more women trying to get at me than the average nigga got women. And I'll turn shit down, so now I can be selective. But at the age of 17, and the nigga be like, blood, she'll let us hit. Nigga, let's go.
So what's the difference?
We get that.
The difference is I evolved as a man.
I was 15.
Now pussy don't rule my life.
I was 15, fucking 3 in one day.
Yeah.
Niggas was like, this nigga. I was beasting. Like, I can live.
Hey.
I mean, I'm married now, so I can talk.
Okay, I'll keep it 100 with y'all as probably the most OG nigga in the room. I'm not physically capable of doing 3 in one day. Well, I can do 3 in one day, but it's gonna be at least 2 bitches mad at the world.
No,
they
ain't.
Dissatisfied. All that. Oh no, yeah, I ain't even finna fake the funk. In fact, when I'm done, I'm gonna be like, I see you mad, baby. Go shopping.
I'm finna pop that honey and be back.
Go shopping.
Let me tell you something.
I'm finna pop that honey and be back.
And for any young nigga clowning, let me tell you something. Mother Nature is undefeated.
That's true.
That first one to be like, ooh, that nigga's a legend. That third one to be like, what the fuck was you all about?
I got to go shopping.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, any young nigga
If you
clowning,
can't please 2 women at the same time,
Father Nature is undefeated. The only way I can please 2 women at one time is because both of the women think I'm the leader of the family. I'm just this great motherfucker. I'm the greatest nigga ever.
You should be able to please 2 women at one time.
If you put your work in, you ain't gonna be able to please that second woman unless she just simply likes you.
Okay, so if you find yourself in this predicament, you need to get a rose for me. Everybody will be
better get comfortable with the toys. Get the I'm just saying, man. Man, y'all gonna make me feel.
At the risk of sounding like
you know, I go there.
But at the risk of sounding like a selfish nigga,
I'm not selfish.
Y'all find yourself in that position. Go ahead and get a roll so everybody's satisfied.
at the risk of sounding like a selfish nigga, I really honestly don't give a fuck if everybody's satisfied. Because no, let me qualify that.
The unsatisfied ones will
get going. I'll be like, so you basically like, leave me alone because I'm finna watch my show. So I'm at that age of life now where I have my show come on, like, oh, it's Tuesday, my show comes on. But the reality of it is that, like they said,
dick versus reality.
When you talk about polygamy and shit like that, it's beyond sex. Anybody that's with me is gonna be with me because goddamn, this is a great ass nigga.
Cause just shut up and eat.
See, any woman that's a nigga, that's with a nigga like me can tell they confidently lean back to their family and be like, oh, what you see with them, and be like, because there's not a problem on earth that I have that this nigga can't solve. There's not nothing on earth that this nigga can't make happen. They will really look you in the eye and tell you, that's one of the greatest niggas on earth because I'm an epic type individual. I make shit happen. So if you trying to have a family unit, or if you trying to do things in life, I am definitely the nigga you trying to fuck with because whatever you trying to do, whatever you trying to do, I got goals and aspirations. Because whatever you trying to do in life, a nigga like me gonna make it great. If you trying to go to school, I can write your papers. If you trying to build this, you trying to get a second house, whatever you trying to do, I'm gonna make it greater. But if you have the mindset that, well, man, it gotta be like a nigga gotta just shake the whole bedroom, but then I guess you're gonna have to get a boyfriend.
No.
I guess you're gonna have to get a boyfriend.
But if she needs a boyfriend, go and let her have a boyfriend.
I'm not fucking with you, but I'm just saying though. But I'm one of the type of niggas. I fuck with your mentals to the point where you'll be like, but I'm not gonna fuck with your mentals in a negative way where you be in John George. I'm gonna fuck with your mentals in a way that you'll be like. Oh, the nigga before him, I had doubts, this and that. When I'm with this nigga, I think if I realistically tried to be president, some kind of way, this nigga will make it happen. That's the nigga I'm fucking with.
I understand.
So, like we said about polygamy earlier, like it's beyond the sex. Fucking with a nigga like me is beyond the sex.
Yeah, it gotta be.
But you do want the pussy, though.
I understand.
You do want the pussy, though. Hell yeah. But I'm just saying, though,
that's a priority.
If you the jump off, or you the side chick, or you the second chick in that three in the day, you might not have the same opinion of me.
The problem, I understand what you're saying completely, but the problem is, you look at the woman in relationships and the same, they have desires, and they remember, women have throughout the annals of history have been anything they wanted, felt was ostracized and bad, and they have these feelings and these things that they want, and you got us niggas out here who can give it to them, and we do. And it's no complaints. And why should we not give them what they want? Because the nigga that they with, who want to do all that, can't do it.
Right.
Because here's the thing. Listen, I'm just saying. And listen, I'm gonna tell you something. I've had several conversations, not sexual conversations about shit, but not people I've had to deal with. I'm an intellectual motherfucker when it comes to a lot of shit. I will have an in-depth conversation with you because I want to know how you feel, why'd you do this, why you doing, and it ain't got to be because I want to fuck you. That's easy. I can think about that shit in my head and it's done. Because if you jack off with a sock with some Vaseline, it's just like I was there.
These niggas is old though.
But I'm just saying. I'm trying to differentiate because a lot of niggas don't, you know, they be goofy on some shit because your hand is your best friend. Just because, like a woman touch herself better than any man can. You need to learn how to be her hand.
Yeah.
When you in tune. You need to learn. Once again, let me repeat this shit for you slow niggas.
While you in tune, break it
You
down.
need to learn how to. You need to learn how to be her
From mine. Let me just...
You'll get that at 3 in the morning. And if you don't get it at 3 in the morning, 3 in the morning, she's touching herself, thinking about somebody else. Because throughout the annals of history, you have women who are dissatisfied and are looking. So listen, I want y'all to respond to this statement. through the annals of history, you have women who have been dissatisfied physically. But everything else, they could be emotionally supported, financially supported, and sexually supported. I'm just going to use those three. There's more love languages into this, but I'm just going to use them simple three because a lot of niggas attention
She can't be
span.
sexually supported if she's sexually unsatisfied.
Thank you.
That's
where I was
To
going.
you in a relationship.
It's important, but it's not the most important.
But see, you have to be. I'm a mental person and not a physical person.
Okay.
So I need to be mentally connected to you because once I'm mentally connected to you, the physical is going to start coming as time goes on.
So a nigga that can tell you what to do. So it's like a nigga who can tell you what to do can tell you what to do. But if the nigga can't tell you what to do, he can't tell you what to do.
Exactly.
I mean, I would say younger, as we all were younger, everyone was into physical. But as you get older, sometimes, I mean, nowadays, physical don't mean nothing.
It's a reason why EXO costs more than regular
You could
Hennessy.
be the finest thing, but you could be the dumbest thing as well as the finest, though.
That's part, right?
It's all about mental to me.
That's why
And if I got you mentally, then you mentally gonna stimulate me. When it comes
I'm
that time.
70-30. Mentally on the 70, physically on the 30.
I'm not opposite sex.
No, I'm sorry.
Fuck all that.
Damn, you need to
Speak, brother.
fuck that.
I
respect
with
your
you. If the pussy is good, shit, we can work some shit out. I can teach you some shit.
How many men? Okay, so answer this.
Mental shit. When I get about 80 and my shit don't work, then we can talk
Still
about
gotta be both. He said, hey, how do you like that?
Come on, dude. He's gonna speak on it, man.
Bring it on down.
Come on, speak on it,
How
man.
does young men feel?
I'm gonna let the youngsters speak,
Dude.
man. I'm gonna let my young partner, man. What
You got to be willing to be taught.
Speak on
And
it, man.
shown some shit
As
as
far as
well.
what though?
The mental versus the physical.
She said she's 70-30 mental. I said I'm the opposite. I'm like 70.
That's
mean,
natural.
yeah, and they
Men
go
are from
more for
Mars, women are from
physical.
Venus.
Yeah.
As youngsters, they go more for physical
They
attraction
do.
than they do
Oh, as you
sexual.
get older,
And as men, though, I feel like men gotta be like, well, men could be more physically attracted than women. Women, it could be like a lot of different things, like
yeah, it could be a little bit of
financial,
more, right?
Yeah, his character, his
I know
resume.
how many times I done seen a dude and I've been like, how the hell did he get her?
Exactly.
Like, I didn't know no
He
Haitian
either
shit
got
was
Money,
no,
consistency,
or he got a mouthpiece.
conversation run the nation.
Now, when I
You said three?
first moved to Texas,
He give the
I
guy
would
no
be
money,
out, and it would
big ass dick,
be the
or
finest
he-
niggas
that's
to walk in the
what's
street, and they got the biggest women there is, and these niggas would not they would not even raise their head up to look at you as you walk
If they know
by.
what they doing. A
Like,
big dick could not even know what they doing, and it's a waste of time.
Oh
Well, I
shit!
know what to
Wait
do
a
with
minute.
big
Time
dick,
out.
That's a waste of
Oh
time.
my goodness.
A big dick that don't know what it's doing is a waste of fucking time.
I've heard that.
I would be disgusted.
I've heard that.
I would be disgusted.
I've heard
Like,
that.
come on, bro. You
Gotta-
got all that. It's
Hey, so you start with finger paints and then you move the crayon. Hey, you better learn some. Hey, school is a motherfucker.
Yeah.
No matter where you go.
Don't be afraid to be taught and learn some shit.
No, for real, like, I ain't like
Because
that.
hey,
But I'm like,
this is male or female. If you think you know,
Might not be much of a majority,
Oh, it's
but it's
fine.
a slight majority.
it's a motherfucker who
Yeah, but she
gon'
might
oh,
lock
the
herself
door,
out.
yeah, the door locks and closes. We a very secure facility here.
So basically, y'all women is saying y'all women is saying that at some stages of life, a nigga got to hit it correctly. At other stages of life, there's some other aspects that
Wait,
can
let me
balance
ask
it
my
out.
sister something.
Go ahead.
She over here speaking.
Let's go.
Put on
Very
blast.
adamant
Come on,
about
get back
this.
in here.
Put on blast.
So, if he's a millionaire, but he got a little, you're not, no, that's a no.
I know how to work with the
but
little
you have to,
Yeah,
yeah.
no, but she over here like, nah, he got
No,
it.
she's saying she got skills.
Girth and worth.
Yeah,
Sometimes
so,
the big dick ain't all pleasurable though.
It's not.
Because you can have a big
It's
dick and not
and
know
not know
what
what
to
to
do
do with it.
Yeah.
so would you accept small for other benefits?
The balance.
Like a big dick.
She's right now. She
As long
wants
as
to
his
say,
mouth
"I don't
can
fuck
work
with broke
out, as long
niggas."
as his
with
mouth and his fingers can work out.
That's what she want to say. She want to say, but she don't want to admit it.
Both
Nice
niggas
guy.
were
Like he brought nothing to the table. He had no paper.
Somebody else. Ask somebody else.
Let's ask Von.
Bontisha,
I have a different perspective.
Go
tell
ahead.
us about
We
it.
respect
I
it.
think
Come close to the mic like you talking to the mic.
Come to it.
Yeah, talk to
Talk
that.
to the mic.
Talk to that.
Do you like pizza? Do you like pizza?
Yeah.
Or do you only like a certain type of pizza?
I'm missing the analogy.
If you're a pizza lover, you like Michelena's, you like school lunch, you like Mount Mike's. It's not all going to be Mount Mike's every day.
Fucking
But
little
do
Caesar
you
shit.
like pizza?
Right.
I get the
You make it work.
Do you like pizza?
Oh, I get it now.
That's it, brother.
I love
pizza.
pizza.
You
As long
love
as I ring the
pizza.
bell.
You love school lunch. You love Michelena's. You love the one at 99
No
matter
Yeah.
where the pizza came from,
love
like
Mike's.
I'm there to ring the
If it
bell.
ain't round table, I ain't eating it.
See, you don't like pizza.
particular.
The last
You
honest
like it, you
round
don't
table.
love it.
But hey,
You don't like
the last honest pizza, and I like that because a lot of people ain't honest.
I mean,
And how do you feel
I
about
love
it?
pizza.
Size don't matter to me, because like I said, you can have a big dick and don't know what to do. You can have a little dick and know what to do. But at the end of the day, as long as your mouth, your tongue, and your fingers.
Okay, hold on. It's Tuesday night. It's Tuesday night. You
I
horny.
don't know about
Blood got a
that.
big dick. Dude got a little dick, and they both call you and say,
Oh,
"Wow,
the same
what
time.
you doing?" Who gets the call back?
Depends on which one I'm more emotionally connected
Yeah, the
with.
one I'm having most fun
The
with.
one I know that
That's
I
a
don't
good
have.
politician answer. You know if you connected to this nigga over here, you gonna shoot him some game. Oh, I'm just laying down, I'm tired, but I really would
Yeah,
like
I
to
got
see
my
you tomorrow.
hair did,
And you
I'm
hitting dudes
tomorrow.
saying,
I
"Hey,
got orders
how soon
to
can you
fill."
be here?"
I mean, if I'm hitting one of them up, then of course I'm gonna go with the one that I hit up.
No, they both hit
No, they
you.
both hit you.
Well, you
But
do
once
the
again, it's
small
all gonna be
first
on which
and the
one I
big
have the better
later.
connection with that I'm gonna deal with.
If the smaller
I
nigga got the
respect that.
better connection with you, then you
That's
know you
what
can
I
get
feel
away
about
with
it.
shooting that nigga to the left.
No, I'm gonna go ahead and get the small dick nigga, because I'm supposed to have fun and enjoy myself.
Man, you might as well. You should have ran in that election we just had.
Hey,
She was gonna
Because in the
win.
real
She was
world,
gonna win.
you know which nigga you hit,
Society,
and you gonna tell this nigga over here,
we
man, let's have lunch
subscribe.
tomorrow.
That's gonna be about
All women ain't the same though.
Right there, who hit the best?
All women ain't the same.
Exactly.
I'm that different woman. I'm not the same like everybody else.
Oh, high five.
I've
I'm not
done
the
Right.
same.
I like the different women.
I've done the conversations
Yeah, hell yeah.
throughout
For
history
sure.
when I was in junior
Like the
college.
basic same,
'Cause I didn't go to a
Exactly.
4-year, but I went to some schooling, and I had human sexuality in college, and everybody wanted to be in that class, and I wasn't technically in the class, but I was in the class. I'm just trying
I'm
to
here
be
to
some
offer
shit. I'm just telling you, nigga, I've always been a forward thinker, but because spaceships don't have rearview mirrors, but so
They gonna get that at 3 a.m.
yeah, we used to have one of the class assignments was to have conversations, and I've told you my shit, and I'm y'all that know me know. One of my assignments was one of the first things you say to a person in meeting them was, "I want to have sex with you," and you have
you say
to.
first?
Whether you lying or not.
That was the assignment,
To tell them that.
and you gotta tally your results.
The results of what? So you tell them that, and then results of what they said
How
to
they
you?
react?
Oh, okay.
Yes or no?
I mean, that's a real. No,
Because-
that's not
Here's the thing. Everybody lives in make-believe world of where you gotta be this, you gotta do that. Women, and here's the thing, and tell me
That's
if
some new age.
I get it.
That's
I'm encompassing all, but just like dudes see a female and be like, damn, fuck that. Women do it too.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I've read that shit.
These
before.
particular women really do it.
No, listen. I'm just
I've seen
what
that
I'm
look
telling
before,
you
like,
is.
However,
I
it all depends on from that point on, from the point that I look and say, "Damn, I want to fuck him." Now I gotta know how you are,
You fumble.
like what
You
type
fumble
of
the bag.
shit you. Like it all
The
depends.
pussy
on
is
you
yours
now.
till you fumble the bag,
Gentlemen,
gentlemen.
say some stupid shit.
But you can
that
fumble the
is
bag
about
on first
saying some
impression.
Stupid shit. Like, what do you bring to the table? Like, that's a real thing.
I am the
hate-
table.
I
Wood.
hate
Saturday
saying
night.
I bring
it's
the
Saturday
wood.
night.
saying that.
It's
bring
Saturday
wood.
night. We
I
have
hate
a
when
drink.
I hate when females
I
say
know I
that.
hate saying bring to the
But
table.
what if, okay, but
What does that mean?
What do you want a nigga?
What benefit can I get from you? What
That's all
benefit can I
go
get
You
from
really
you?
We
thinking
thinking
about
the
that?
same thing.
Let's say you're
Right,
28.
because I got benefits that I'm gonna bring,
Right.
but I need to know what benefit I can get. I'm not just gonna fuck just because just on GPS.
Oh, they are.
You fuck, but you
Because I know they are. I know they are. So, I
But
mean,
you're 28 in the club
28
having a
in the-
drink,
don't
and
matter.
that's what you think.
She might fuck.
It's Saturday night.
28, she might have gave
Yeah, at 28 when I was
Yeah, I
out
was
there,
there.
they was
How
No,
about
not you. I'm saying, the average 28-year-old, you go to the club, you have drinks with.
I ain't been 28.
Alcohol makes
no,
people get
right.
fucked.
That part.
Now, No, some real shit. Like,
Yeah, I hear you.
Me and my homegirl from Skyline days. Shout out to Cherie.
Why you telling them people?
Shout out to Cherie, nah, because we had a saying. We said, enough, get a nigga up front. Because whatever you want from a man, you ain't getting it after he hit.
Right.
More than likely.
Really?
So if
I don't know.
more than likely,
pussy good, he might.
more than likely,
He might give you anything with that pussy good.
maybe. But the point is, you know what I'm saying?
I'll tell you what I said.
It's like
women that
buy
have
by the cow
majority
for
of
free or
girls.
whatever.
Right.
Oh, get milk.
Oh, don't break that.
So like-
Rail just disagreed with that.
9 times out of 10, once he get the coochie, he know he don't gotta do anything to get it. He already got it. So whatever you wanted up front, if you want to date, if you want to
What type of mind frame is he on though? Because all men
Rail
ain't
is
thinking like
strongly
that.
disagreeing with what you
Oh,
said.
all men ain't thinking like
This
that.
girl who sold her pussy online, she was like 18. She sold it for like $364,000. She tried to come back the next day and do that shit. They was like, we'll give you like $12. Like, it's not there's nothing, the promise of pussy, get something. Actual pussy
They
worth
teaching you
nothing.
game, fellas.
Worth
I
nothing.
get it. I'm not knocking it. I understand it.
And
But
vodka, like,
at
you
the
can
same
all
time,
regurgitate.
I get what you're saying,
all
but at the
meals.
same
It's
time,
nothing.
you're offering me something that if I went
You just hear what she said.
to, I get what you're saying. I'm not disagreeing with you. You giving me. You seen that one skit when dude walked in and he brought his girl to Valentine's
Don't
shit,
close the door
and
behind
he
you.
was like, "Well, what I'm getting you, I'm giving you
Don't
this
close
bomb
the door
ass
behind
pussy."
you.
He was like,
Yeah.
"The same pussy I get all the time." Like, nigga,
Put a bone in it.
yeah, bitch, you bringing 3 more bitches in this shit tonight?
But
And
y'all,
I'm not being mean, but I'm just being devil's advocate.
It depends
I
on
understand
the
what you're saying.
problems. Like, you can be a good dude, you can have some good dick, but the problem is, are you going to be a problem
Good
afterwards?
dick, but I need
Are you
you
going to be a
here.
problem afterwards? Are
I
you
want-
going to
I-
cause me problems?
I can have whack dick, but as long as I get
how do
here,
y'all deal with a brother like Rail who's a master
I'm
of that
forever.
shit?
What kind of problems do I have right
Wait,
now?
I
Because
have
sometimes I'm a
problems.
little
Do I
bit
have-
more desperate.
Sorry,
You
I
buy
have
all
problems.
the time.
Right. So how do you
I
deal
don't
with a
know
brother
that
like
the first
Rail
night.
who's a master of this shit?
If I'm homeless, I might fuck somebody I never would have fucked.
Right.
Hey,
To get, yeah.
opportunity.
There's a girl with a
Hey,
side
hold
starter
on.
right now.
Opportunity is just like anything in life. Opportunity is who you disguise as hard work.
She just
Therefore, those who...
Hey, Cherie.
Hello. Cherie, tap in.
Let's get your side of the story.
Don't be naming people. But
No name.
Nah, but that was our
We were
concept.
young.
That was our
No, I
shit, and we
understand
said
it.
it. We was like, enough.
we
Because
was...
after, good luck.
So, when we were young, and...
She not lying. 'cause I
Watch your
remember when
shit.
I went on a double
You had
date with them.
one night stand.
Gene Cockerham hooked it up after a
We
Black
should keep
Saturday.
ordering shit. You meet somebody, like when I say I can write a book, I can talk about meeting somebody the very first time you ever meet them that day and you fuck. I can write a book about it. It happens.
Yeah,
It's
definitely
true.
happens.
Yeah.
Especially off that
And-
cognac.
For
And it ain't even had to be that. Like I said, conversation renovation.
Yeah.
We was off deuce
But the
deuces.
cognac
Them
was
2 for 22 St. Ives. The conversation. For the murders. You know what I'm saying? That's what we did.
We ain't talking about the.
But I'm just saying, but the way people put shit today, oh, you got to do this. That's why, I mean, I understand it.
Yeah.
But I be like, nigga, I was catching the 43, the 40, and the 62 to the South Shore, and the 40,
Yeah, no good.
doing hella shit,
Yeah.
and 3-in-1 days, and 5-in-1.
That's just because social media has everybody wanting.
So saturated on some bullshit.
And they not
And
looking at reality.
and the thing
What you
is,
want
they
as opposed to what
ostracize
you
the
can
common
get.
dude.
Two different things.
That's real.
They ostracize the common dude because I
And
mean
miss
my
out.
first car,
And miss out.
yeah.
Lord
They
have
they
mercy.
pass up niggas. I'm like, y'all wasn't passing up niggas like me when my first job was McDonald's. 15, 16. First legal job. Let me
But see, social
make
media
that,
has you thinking
let me
something
make that
wrong
clear.
as opposed to
25 an
the
hour.
man
Both to exactly. My first minimum wage job,
Right.
because before that I was maximum wage. But I'm just saying.
Okay, so if you were not married at your age right now,
Right,
would you do
47?
the things that you did
I would.
back then?
Okay, so
I would definitely have 3 wives.
So, Bag, if you happen to watch
I
this,
got 3
it's
wives.
freedom of speech. You know me. Because she knows. I tell shit like it is. I don't give a fuck.
If you watching,
But, no, but I just said it. Because I don't want nobody trying to say some shit or somebody trying to splice my conversation. my shit, I'm consistent in the motherfucker. That's how niggas get ass consistently. You gotta be consistent, first off and foremost. But if I was single right now, and I've lived the same life that I lived, I'd be a fucking beast. Because
through RSN, through COVID, through all that.
Looking at the way society and women in general try to ostracize niggas, I'd be like, how the fuck you trying to downplay some shit because I did this shit as a, what y'all would call a broke nigga, TLC days, a scrub nigga. Like, no, nigga, if you live in check to check, you're not broke. I handle all my responsibilities and I touch a lot of money and I properties that's cost some shit. But I'm just saying, I digress.
I always had fame attached to my name.
But I would hate to be single today. I would hate to be, because you want to have your go-to, you know, because nothing wrong with being spread
But if you got
thin.
that one that's
Right.
doing everything,
You got it, then you cool.
So,
Let me tell you something.
Go ahead.
Creativity,
Is a motherfucker.
it goes very, very far.
Not really.
Yes, it does.
No,
you can have a little bit of
right
money.
now, if you was in your prime and you 23,
Damn.
and I'm 23.
That's how you.
I said shit in her prime. I said shit in her prime.
Wait a minute.
Hold on. Right now, we all in our prime, nigga. Right now.
I'm in my prime.
Hey, if you was 23,
Y'all get in your prime.
if you was 23, built like how you feel, and I'm 23, and I'm working at FedEx, and I'm trying to holler at you. You on the gram, it's literally niggas in whole other states talking about flying you to Dubai and this
I
and
would
that.
not fly you
How
out
the
for
fuck can I
shit.
compete
Listen.
with that?
I'm like Sonic. I don't drop no coins, baby.
Damn.
You got a good job. He can fly me to Dubai, and when I get back,
If you 23 in this modern era and you look fucking good, the average 23-year-old nigga in your town can't compete with the niggas who's literally
Yes,
literally
don't feel like that.
dropping
Don't feel like that because
No, I'm saying I would have been. But see, hold on. Let me qualify that statement.
I can speak
If I
on
was
what he going.
23 in this era,
I can speak
I
on
would
what he
also be a
going.
paid nigga, so I can compete.
That's how your homie feeling.
Hey, if I was 23 in this era, I would say, you know what? Because at 23 in my era, I was a paid nigga.
I would
Okay,
hate to be single.
and I know as a paid nigga,
I don't know what
at 23 in the 90s when I was a paid nigga, there was a lot of niggas who couldn't compete with me
Here's
just
the thing.
simply because I had a name. So I know in this era, if a 23-year-old nigga comes off down,
to the young
he
girls,
can't compete.
to the young
I'm in
girls,
control of my
baby,
anger.
Yeah, I ain't
baby,
taking that.
don't drop no
I ain't
coins.
taking that.
I'm
Don't
just
drop
out.
no coins.
I cheat.
Drop no coins.
Knowing you cheat,
We're
human.
it's alright.
You gotta be in touch with
I can't go wrong.
Just like
Shit happen.
And know it.
The same way we.
I be like that
No,
nigga.
yeah, a nigga like me, would have a go-getter.
Wait till you see
I
the rough
thought
draft.
the regular niggas
Wait till you see the rough draft.
Because he got benefits.
You know, movie that's talking about Brian.
Now we go back to tricking and simping. Because here's the thing.
Got a good job.
You a simp nigga. If you a simp nigga, we talk about the difference between trick and simp, and I'm gonna tell you a nigga. A simp nigga is the nigga when you was 22, 23, and you was on her line, and she was only fucking with the ballers, and now she 39. Them niggas been running through her, and now they running through the younger generation, and now she's trying to give you a shot, and you willing to accept.
I was gonna
that.
give you this
That's
pussy in
the
high
same.
school. I
That's
fucked
the
your
same.
Be like, I fucked your sister. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Man,
Like how could you as a
very
man,
ballers back
how could
then.
you as
I
a
was
man
scared
be
of them.
willing to be posted
I-
up with a woman
Players,
who
them was
you
the ones that had
know
on the
on
benches,
multiple
and bitches was
occasions
fighting over 'em.
chose
I didn't
other
want no parts
niggas,
of that drama.
and now she
I didn't
watched
want
them
them
niggas ain't
popular
fucking with her. Now it's your turn.
I definitely would have wanted to
There's too much
like
pussy out here, man. There's
much.
too much pussy out here.
It's way too much pussy out here
That's
to
why
Too many
accept.
women out here on some
To
real shit.
accept ran
Because there's a
through.
lot of gay niggas out here, so that took out the ratio.
Hey,
Yeah.
going
That took out a
against
ratio.
yourself.
Excuse me, yeah,
That's
right.
what we call
But it's
it.
a lot of niggas right now that's accepted ran
It's
through.
a win season.
There's a lot of niggas right now that turned 40,
Going
just got
against
their
yourself.
first Harley, and now they got on the back of that Harley a broad who 20 years before that was not
And
fucking
ran
with
through.
you. But now they ride through the social club, the motorcycle set, they got their Harley, and she on the back holding on for dear life, knowing good and well in 2004 that nigga couldn't even get a text back.
Right.
And he's sitting there happy. He's sitting there happy, pulling up on his Harley because he finally got her.
And somebody got video.
And I'm just saying, as a man,
and somebody got video footage.
as a man, you'd be a zip damn fool to accept somebody who didn't recognize your greatness.
Gotta view people on their level. That goes back to the
That's just according to what you're going to accept and not accept.
See, as a man, you better only accept women who say, damn, I'm glad I finally get a chance to get with you, not as you sitting there.
That's ego-driven conversation.
Hey, as a man, sometimes
ego.
in this world, with the ups and downs you go through in this world, this and that, you better have a fucking ego. You better feel like you the greatest nigga ever, because if not, you're going to find yourself in continuous sucker-ass situations. And let me tell you something, as a man, if you don't do nothing else, nigga, don't ever be a sucker, nigga. Always stand 10 toes down. Do without. Before you accept some bullshit. Even if your role, even if your role is the maintenance man, be the best maintenance man you can be. Because at the end of the day, because I remember these conversations. Nigga, who is you? You new to us. No, nigga, you new to us. Right.
I've been here. You'll get that.
Who is he?
Man. Nigga, it's all, here's the thing. Once again, like I said, my stance, like I said, and I can only speak for myself.
Right.
My stance is to always be the reason A, B, C, D. You touch yourself at 3 in the morning. I don't give a fuck it. That's the goal. That's the goal. I'm just telling you. And I'm well retired. I'm well retired. But I'm just saying, that's always been my goal since I was a young pup. Because I was raised by some motherfuckers who was about it, and I got taught some shit. That's always been my goal. Because at the end of the day, I know spaceships don't have rear view mirrors, but there's an airport in every major city.
But there's a lot of niggas out here, and part of the reason why a lot of these niggas is running around in their 40s and their 50s, they drinking too much, they on these pills, they ain't never had a motorcycle in their life.
Natural shit.
They ain't never had a motorcycle in their life, and now
the watermelon rind.
The main thing on this set, this and that, is because they actually unhappy and they miserable because they've accepted some shit in life that
what we do
ain't really what they really wanted, but they done had to settle, and now they got this mediocre life. And I'm just saying to you players out here, man, is that, man, don't ever accept no shit that you be sitting there and be like, fuck, why the fuck right, nigga, stand on some shit, nigga.
You be in jail because you done shot some nigga behind because he made her nothing better than you.
Have some pride about yourself, dog.
Right. As women,
yes,
too, you need to have pride.
I want to say my high school crush didn't recognize my shine, but you can still get it. And
okay.
See
what I said? That's 3 in the morning shit.
Hey, she like, you can still get this pussy.
And let me give a public disclaimer.
And
let me give a public disclaimer. We went to school together.
But that's what I'm talking about. If you want to do something, if you do, and I don't.
That nigga might be watching too, like.
Or binge, or hate, or disparage anybody's way of treatment. But I'm just saying, at the end of the day, because once again, here's just speaking to the men. One, we have to be aware of our own mortality.
Oh yeah. And your legacy.
And you have to accept your own mortality because Father Time is undefeated.
Right. It's the fourth quarter.
You can be here for a good time, not a long time. Like Drake said, but here's the thing. Even if you're not here for a long time, you can be here for multiple times if you know how to make her ring the bell several times. And you don't need to get that at 3 in the morning because if you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, you don't need to be fucking.
Always remember this. Suckers do what they can.
Players do what they want.
Always remember that. And if you adopt that philosophy and really stand on it and live,
that's all.
Why you put up with that nigga?
Shit gonna be okay,
because I hit her with the mule.
Because there's too many of our brothers out here that live their whole life, that live their whole life trying to escape from reality. They loaded all day. They not present for their kids. They not present for their grandkids if they up there in age. And they just living through life floating because they living a life that ain't really the life that they want. And they too intimidated or don't feel they're capable to make changes in their life and going on to get at it. And I'm here to tell you, hey man, see what you want and go get what you want.
Please.
Man, you know,
don't be afraid to ask for it.
Because there's a lot of us out there that's really into this, you know, we don't go get no therapy and none of that shit, so we're just a bunch of depressed ass niggas riding around and they waiting for somebody to disrespect them so they can shoot them and throw away their life because their life ain't got no value to it. It's like, nah, man, you are valuable. You are. You just need to have the courage to go get what it is you really want.
Exactly.
As women, it goes for
same
women.
thing.
For women, it's the same thing.
Definitely.
And vice versa.
But here's the but to that. And not to discount women's feelings, but a lots of times women are a little bit more in tune with their feelings and their support group. It's like I could be surrounded by a bunch of dudes that be like, hey, blood, man, I ain't feeling my best and that. They're going to be like, nigga, just boss up. What's wrong with you? Exactly. Ain't nobody finna nurture me. Ain't nobody finna support me. Ain't nobody finna feel me. They gonna be like, nigga, put your toes down on concrete and get to it. I would be like, I am brother. You can have the right group of friends, but the way we train,
it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay, brother.
The way we train, we gotta push through the pain. Y'all don't necessarily have to, because y'all sometimes have better support groups.
You have to be the person you want to see. Like you can't have a good friend if you're not a good friend.
Okay.
Like you have to.
At the end of the day, you know me talking about the goal, the 3 a.m. to whatever. Mm-hmm. Who here does not know who Minnie Riperton is?
Who don't?
Minnie Riperton.
You say who don't know? We all do.
Okay, so
reaction mouth. No.
Don't do that.
Hey, she was a fool.
Minnie Riperton.
She was a fool.
No, not Millie Jackson.
No.
Minnie Riperton.
Yeah, we know Minnie Riperton.
Okay, so do you know? Minnie Riperton, Mariah Carey just starting to touch. That's the highest octave was Minnie Riperton.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Her Loving You, her whole album. This I'm gonna tell you dedication. When I say you want to be on their mind, you want to touch some shit that normal niggas don't touch. It's a reason. You'll get this when I give it to you. Listen to me. Minnie Riperton, rest in peace, and her birthday just passed. So happy heavenly birthday, belated birthday, sister. Rest in peace. And your daughter's still out starring and stuff, doing whatever. But I'm just say her daughter was in several movies.
Miss Randolph.
Maya Rudolph.
Okay.
Minnie Riperton, breast cancer. She passed from breast cancer.
Y'all get yourselves checked too.
Please do.
Faithfully.
Men too though. What's the anal for the guys?
Prostate, colonoscopy. Please go
Especially
get
if you over 40.
Go get checked. It'll help as well. But here's
black people.
Here's something I'm gonna say.
Gotta get a check too.
I get your ass in here because you need to understand this conversation.
He said get back on camera.
Yeah, Minnie Riperton, one of the greatest singers, vocalists of all time. Her dedication to her husband, going through her plight when she was dying, at her last album, that Loving You, all that shit. That was a love letter to her husband. That album, all that. Okay. You can come inside me. Do you wanna ride? And I'm not being funny, and I can't sing. You know what I'm saying? I ain't the dream. I don't do T-Pain auto tone. But my vocal cords work when they need to. But what I'm saying is, no. Her dedication in going through what she was going through, dying, that her last album was a love letter to her husband. And why? Because he checked all those boxes. And as a man, you want to check all those boxes. Because, and I'm not being funny, but if somebody's going through that type of traumatic time and they can make sure that they pen you a love letter, because, and that's not ego, but some people can, I'll level it to ego just for the sake of the lower vibrational niggas in the world. That's the goal. But that connection was dope.
That's it.
Her whole shit was a pen love letter to him, knowing that her days was over.
I'm gonna go look that album up.
Bruh.
Bro, I'm gonna listen to it just because you said
that. album is, oh my God, it's bro, it's
literally.
I'll play that shit for you before you leave tonight.
On my way home.
But there's a flip side. Marvin, during that same time period, Marvin Gaye made an album called "Here, My Dear."
Right.
And it was a fuck you to his wife.
Right.
Because it was like, "Here, my dear." Because his wife in the divorce settlement got 100% right to royalty to that album. So he basically made a fuck you album and said,
I get that.
Here,
I'm not talking about the bad of the shit. I'm talking about the good of the shit. I know.
When you spread light,
advocate.
when you spread light,
there
must be darkness to give
I
balance
get
to
it.
the
You gotta
light.
feed both wolves, and we feed both
See,
wolves.
they don't make women and men like that. Like
Right.
They used to.
But
they
don't.
They still
But
here.
I'm just saying that
They
harmony and shit.
They here. They ain't making right. They ain't making them no more.
She felt he made her feel, and I'm just, I'm paraphrasing, but that's some deep dope shit.
Is.
And I'm gonna tell you right now, that album, Minnie Riperton, has been on my playlist always, forever.
I was thinking of Millie Jackson.
Yeah, you was thinking of Millie Jackson. That's why I said Minnie Riperton was right. Millie Jackson birthed Little Kim.
Oh, that's right.
Salute.
Oh, 50 Cent. I was flood that was from that one group, Tennessee.
Oh,
Speech.
Yeah, I got you. I know it. That's why I said no, not Millie Jackson, because I knew who you were talking about. But I'm just saying, Minnie Riperton, her essence of her love, because her dude checked all them boxes. And at the end of the day, all I'm saying is, gentlemen, you want to check as many boxes as you can. And if you're not trying to check these boxes, tell her.
What kind of boxes?
Women, at the same time,
She's saying, what kind of box?
What kind of boxes?
it depends on you. What boxes you want checked. If the dude, if you want, because I've had younger days. It's been like, look, we gon' fuck, and this is what we fucking, and it's cool. And I'm like, okay. I've been the maintenance man, the repair dude, hey, that's my cousin. That's
weed
my
man.
brother. I've been the side dude. I've been the main dude. I've been the dude that got cheated on. I've filled every role in my cousin's life. All I'm saying is, you learn from every aspect.
If she cheated on me, the score is still finna be 100-1.
Hey, it'll be 101 in your mind, but she probably got you 2,000.
She shot
to your
how?
400.
I'm shot. She shot.
No. You just gonna let your woman get that high of a score.
Hey,
We are. Hold on, wait a minute. Okay, I understand that, but let me tell you something. It ain't never about what they let us know. It's what we can prove. You gotta understand.
Hello.
Let me tell you something. I will always pick a woman whose standards and integrity will never allow her to stoop as low as me.
If a woman, hey, you gotta remember something.
Her standards won't allow her to do the gutter shit
They
I do.
say the way to a man's heart is through his stomach, right?
She is cheating, nigga.
The second way is feeding a man's ego. So a woman will feed your ego.
What you teach her though?
A woman will feed. Listen, let me give you this.
The
Let me give you
absolute
this.
ratchet hood rat.
A woman
The
will
skank
feed-
that I will go fuck
So now I'm
with.
finna get on
She
track.
will never do that.
It'll
You
come
don't
out
gotta
of
do
nowhere.
You don't fuck with women like that.
But
Listen
the
to
flip side to that though is if I go bang 100,
And we
it's just me being a man. If she
Be
bang one, I am gonna
blind
be
to
hurt
the
like a
shit.
motherfucker.
Hey,
That's that mean when dudes sit there when you find out
like
that
my
you nigga
cousin.
bang
once again, you gotta live in reality. You gotta live in reality.
Y'all did shit, but y'all can't take
You got it?
Y'all
You got it.
on my first
All
admit it. I didn't admit that.
Hold on.
I didn't admit that. I didn't admit that.
One voice at a time.
I admit it.
You don't need this shit. I find out I'm gone.
Exactly. You can't do that.
I can fuck 20 to 30 women. Now, if she fuck one, I'm literally ready to shoot the town up.
Why
No.
though?
I ain't killing nobody but a pussy.
Why?
I ain't killing nobody but a pussy. Because at the end of the day,
I'm making
you know that saying
ego.
that I can be just as
I'm not
ignorant
tied
as I
to
am
my ego.
intelligent. I'm the human
I have an ego,
personification of
but I'm
that.
not tied
I can
to it.
literally fuck 30 bitches on the
I'm
side.
humble
If
like
she
I
fuck one, and I know where blood is at, that nigga better leave because I'm on my way.
Damn.
Why?
It's okay for you to do
Because
it.
that's
But it's a problem when
Hey,
you do.
here's the thing. Because my basic
Jody.
Hold on. Hey, in every ideal situation, hold on. In every let me finish. Let me just say this one point.
Go ahead.
In every ideal situation, I am the epitome of what a black man should be.
Okay.
But there are moments in my life where I have turned into a straight nigga and common sense didn't apply, and I'm ready to get on the trigger. And I'm sorry. And that is a condition that a lot of brothers who are even greater than me have also suffered. Sometimes as black men in this society, we conduct ourselves on a certain level and everything, and everybody that knows us know, okay, this our blood get down. But there are times, and sometimes through our woman, that somebody can break through our facade, break through our armor, whatever, and then I'll show you that I'm a nigga that grew up in the projects. And I'm just saying though, hey, there ain't a nigga in here that ain't had a moment where he done had a nigga moment and life done got the best of it, and he got his pistol loaded up and he ready to do some shit. And if you go tell people that know him, but hold on. Every man who's ever lived in East Oakland has had a moment. But hold on, let me finish. Every man who's lived in East Oakland has had a moment where people be like, hey man, blood was ready here, this pistol and everything, and they'll be like, no, not dude. That ain't not dude, get down. But unfortunately, in this society, we fight so many battles that sometimes when we do lose a battle emotionally or spiritually, we go to some shit that ends us up in San Quentin.
We all had agreed earlier, we knew about hella shit where motherfucker done came back and
right, here's the thing.
Right?
Yeah. Well, why? You had a conversation, but here's the thing.
Because sometimes we lose.
But actually, here's the thing.
Everybody in here got at least one relative in the penitentiary for bad decisions.
But here's everybody make bad decisions.
Am I lying?
Here's the problem.
Yeah.
Everybody in here got.
Here's the thing.
I was right.
My brother is serving 30 years. My son is serving 25 years. My nephew is serving 15 years right now.
To be a man.
Every man in my family has had a moment where they was completely cool dudes, and then they lost it, and now they serving decades in prison.
I'm agreeing with everything you're saying, nigga.
And that's just the reality of a black man. We can be all these things. We can inspire this shit. We can be a combination of Martin Luther King and Barack Obama, and our woman piss us off, and whatever niggas in vicinity is gonna catch hell.
How many? Okay, at the same, I understand what you're saying. I ain't saying I agree with it, but I understand what you're saying. Because once again, you got to understand both sides of the joke and feed both wolves. How many times have we been in the club and you see a cool ass female and you own her? She like, man, I got a dude, but yada yada yada. Are you like, oh man, this nigga might do something to me? No, you like, fuck that nigga. What's happening, bitch?
Niggas don't care.
Here's the thing about it, and I'm just when you get. The wiser and the more understanding of shit how it should be, because if you can do it, it can be done to you. Right. I don't give a fuck how you feel about it, your ego. Because if I go out and fuck a bitch, excuse me, if I go out and have relations with another female, let me bring it, pardon my French. If I go out and have intercourse and ring the bell several times, several times, with another woman other than the person I'm in this committed relationship with, she's definitely entitled to do the same thing. Is that some sucker shit? No, it's just saying that's just the law of reality. Because here's something that I got taught and told to me in my 20s. Right before you stick your shit in another female, imagine some dude you don't know about to stick his shit in your chick. If you can still fuck her,
getting out.
You just, it is
I ain't
what
gonna
it
never
is.
do that.
But that's just, all I'm saying is, peel all the layers back. Let's call it what it is.
That's gangster.
If you can, and the motherfucker who got at me was like, because I deal with cats who we have these real in-depth, deep conversations with. He's like, if you can, you right there, and you right before, you know, you gotta bite the ear, but never mind, that would give you too much. But, no, I'm just saying, if you can do that, I'm just saying.
Why would you do that?
Yeah, right.
Just
I
saying.
ain't gonna do it.
Because here goes the thing. If I'm about to have sex with one of these ladies,
yo,
no, I'm to think about that shit. Fuck that nigga. I'm
Because it's
fuck
mental.
this bitch.
Because
Now, somebody fucking my bitch, scare this nigga trying to cross me. Because here goes the thing. I ain't no sucker. This nigga fucking my bitch, he must think I'm a nigga that he can play with.
But you fucking somebody else's bitch.
I burned down the whole
What if you don't
town.
know? What if you don't
I'm
know?
just saying in my current mindset, because I'm because in my current mindset, I'm getting into booty or I'm not fucking.
I'm gonna tell y'all some
But
shit.
there's been times in my
Are
life.
you gonna fuck the girl up at all or no? She's exempt.
No.
Yeah, wait,
She got free will, but that nigga better know not to.
I'm ready to go play some
That nigga's scaring me right there. That nigga's a real. Hey,
hell no.
I'm just being a bad cat.
Sean.
Let's hear the boy go.
I was just saying, you don't supposed to have smoke for the dude. You supposed to check the female.
I ain't got to have a conversation with him. Here's the thing. In a perfect world,
it's not my business.
In a perfect world, she had you, nigga. In a perfect world, I can give the politician answer. Oh man, I'm supposed to do this. Oh man, I'm gonna be a player about that's the perfect world. But in the real world, hey bud, you know that nigga fucking your bitch. Your first reaction is, oh, everybody got to die. That's your real first reaction. Now, if you got a level of maturity and you can calm down, you can be like, okay, let me bring it down. If you got niggas around you that can talk you down,
I got material for you.
about this nigga here.
Material for you.
Hey, hold on. If we go back to 1990,
Out there now.
hold on. If we go back to 1990 in the town, if you go back to 1990 in the town, to right now, I bet you it's thousands of niggas who get shot.
Can I say something? I'm gonna say this. And listen. This is no ego. This is just real reality, rawism. When you look at a woman, right? You meet her, your woman. Any woman, but your woman, because we talking about your woman doing some shit, and you want to go smoke this nigga. Your woman, you see her, your light, sprinkle, all that shit she bring to you, whatever. There's nothing on this planet that says the next nigga who has no allegiance to you doesn't have the opportunity to feel or see the same thing. So I'm not saying if she chooses to do something, that's on her. It ain't on him because, just like I said, you at the bar, you buy a chick a drink, a chick buy you a drink. Because women do shit.
They do shit
way better than men ever will.
They know how to cheat without being caught.
I'm saying.
Hey, not
Y'all don't cheat. Y'all go on vacation. Y'all take y'all ass on vacation.
But all I'm saying, girls trips.
I seen that booty massage video where they getting that all.
Girls trip. I know it happened. I will never. I don't know shit, but I know some shit. But listen,
do that out there.
But I know shit. But but listen. Let me get to my point. All I'm saying is, just keep it real. The nigga who's looking at your female sees the same thing you saw when you first met her.
Right there.
That's reality.
So if you're doing her right, she ain't gonna have a reason to go to the next nigga. So
that's reality. Fuck all the bullshit.
Reality is everybody can give everybody can give the perfect politician answer. But right now, in Hunters Point, East Oakland, West Oakland, Richmond, in just some of them spots, tonight, somebody is gonna get shot and somebody gonna say, man,
hey, we gonna tell that not to happen.
I'm just saying.
That is goofy.
I'm not being. I live in the real world.
Tonight. I live in the real world too.
Tonight.
Gotta be accountable.
Right now, it's 8 o'clock. It's 8 o'clock. There's a nigga somewhere in Richmond
If you can do it,
Vallejo,
she can do it.
Palo Alto,
Thank you.
Elizabeth that's saying
If you
right
can't
now,
handle it,
if I see that
don't
nigga,
do it.
I'ma down that nigga and it's really
Did
behind the
he
bitch.
Yeah.
He can say, oh, I don't like that
can't handle it.
nigga, or whoop-de-whoop, but it's really behind the bitch. Right now, this nigga loaded his
A
pistol.
lot of it be
When I ain't
because a
got-
nigga like you went to go trying to kill that nigga. You got your ass dealt with.
Nigga over there, nigga over there, I'm finna fuck some shit up and get knocked.
In the perfect world,
Like
no,
you.
in the perfect world, I hope everybody has the emotional maturity
Please.
and stuff like that. But I'm trying to say,
right.
right
Everybody
now,
don't,
at
though.
my age, right
They
now,
don't.
I have the emotional
At all.
maturity.
Right.
If somebody was
Stop
cheating on
speaking to
me,
these
if somebody was cheating on me,
Beaker from
I would
Muppet Show
laugh.
ass
In
niggas with.
2009, I'm grabbing my gun. In
I
1999,
ain't
You a
I ain't
laughing?
grabbing
no,
shit.
I'm just saying.
Laugh.
And let me say,
I
if we
ain't
go
grabbing
if we go all the way
shit.
back to
I be
1998.
You know
I'm
something?
not only just grabbing my
I'm
gun, if I
I'm
can't
gone.
catch that nigga and I see his partner go get it.
Why?
Why?
I'm gonna
No. See, that's the thing. No, hold on. Let me say this one part.
No, fuck that.
I'm brutally.
That's real
Hold on.
non-player. That's real non-player.
Let me finish.
Fuck that. I can't
Hold on,
know.
let me finish.
No.
I'm brutally honest enough to say I would pretend like it's about something else.
I can cry
I
in the
would
car
pretend
and
like
to
I don't
myself.
like that nigga, this and that. We all know niggas who done down niggas and been like,
Never.
we all know niggas that, and
When I
somebody
was
say,
younger,
oh, he killed partner,
was
he
different.
down partner, and somebody else say, man, that shit was really about the bitch. That's what
how
I'm
we
saying.
get.
A nigga could dress it up however,
It'll
or
never
pretend
happen.
like it's about some disrespect,
It'll
or pretend like it's
never
about
happen.
something else. But at the end of the day, niggas that
be
really
fucking
know
your
this
chick
know
while she
that's what it
pregnant.
was really about.
Hey,
I'm just saying,
so you finna kill a nigga? Hold on. Can I ask a question?
For picking up where you lacking?
Hold on. I'm on some 25 years ago. In my emotional state now, I'm developed enough. But the reason, hold on. I'm strong enough to overcome my
It's 8
tendencies
o'clock. I'm finna go
because
play
I've
some dominoes.
evolved. Hold on, you know what's the problem with a lot of old niggas? When they, hold on, let me tell you, what's the problem with a lot of old niggas? Let me tell you, this is the problem with a lot of old niggas. When they coaching young niggas, they try to pretend like, oh, I was always on this mindset. I was always evolved. I was always did. Instead of being real with
I
the youngsters,
wasn't.
they'd be like,
I tell
hey,
you the
when
truth.
I was your age, I made these mistakes, but let me tell you something.
And why would you do it now?
Do that.
I never
Don't
tell
do
nobody
that because
to
because
do
sometimes
some
you gotta
bullshit.
be honest. It's a lot of niggas. All of us got uncles and shit who was basically smacked
know
around,
niggas that
knocked,
can kill niggas.
getting thrown off the tier and saying Quentin.
I didn't hit niggas bitches when I was young. I didn't know they was they bitch, and I was like, oh, hey, bro, I need to have you a
Niggas,
conversation.
old niggas sell the young niggas dreams,
I'm
and
just
then the
that
young
type of
nigga when he
dude.
end up in them situations, he don't know how to
And
deal
vice
with
versa.
it because every old nigga
It
that
ain't
was
never
around
came to
him
nothing
didn't
other
give
than
him the
wow.
real. And if a nigga tell him, yeah, blood, I
It'll
made a mistake.
never.
Yeah, blood, I did that, and that shit was wrong.
It won't happen.
Be a better nigga than me. But niggas will sell dreams like they was always iceberg slim. They always knew exactly what to say, exactly what to do in them situations, and that's why the young niggas keep getting caught up.
That's my nigga though. Hey, once again, hey, Igor, come up here. Let me. We gonna end this shit because we will go for like 4 hours, and I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to go play
I'm just saying, a lot of old niggas don't keep it real with the young niggas.
I understand what you're
And that's
saying.
why each generation is
Us old women keep it real with the young women.
At the end of the day, the melanated woman is God, and the more bells you ring, the more time you get to bring yourself to the altar. You better know about it. Hey, read the book. Don't wait for the movie. I want to thank all y'all for coming on tonight. Let everybody once again tell who you are, where they can find you at. We're gonna start with Igor, and we're gonna do this shit again. It's almost Sagittarius season.
Aquarius.
We don't know about that.
What it do? Bay Life Radio, DJ IgorBeatz on Instagram.
Follow you. We got Twitch, Bay Life Radio.
Twitch.tv
Tell them what it do.
/ Bay Life Radio. Instagram, DJ IgorBeatz. Instagram, Bay Life Radio.
We got my guy. This is my motherfucker right here.
It's your boy White Out, aka 2. Y'all already know what it is. Comedian out of Oakland, California, representing the whole town. Got a podcast every Monday. Mad Mondays at Shit, motherfucking Bay Life Radio, man.
Bay Life Radio.
This is my
6
DJ
o'clock.
right here, so you know what I'm saying. We getting in. If anybody, if y'all know anybody that would need networking plug, anything, y'all can come holler at us every Monday, 6 o'clock. We getting in. Next comedy show coming soon.
Message.
Tanya.
T, what's happening?
Texas Tanya.
Hey, I can cook, but she can cook.
All the way from Dallas, Texas. Oakland.
She really from Fort
She
Worth.
really from East Oakland.
I'm from the town, but now residing in Big Tex. You catch your girl at Cadence Creations Party Planning, Wedding Consultant, and Cadence Creations Boutique. All the way. Get your jacket.
My host, co-host with the most. Don't we got y'all next week?
No. That's
Right.
canceled.
Okay.
Hey, y'all
called
go to
him
Amazon
today.
right now. Get
I
my
was ready to
book.
plug that
Y'all
shit.
go to Amazon right now. Get my book, Vampire in Oakland.
Amazon.
My new book, The Black Superhero, will be available in time for Christmas, so y'all can buy that for everybody and give it for Christmas presents. And we just here to do what it do.
We got Miss
and make
Chalet.
emotionally good decisions.
We got Miss Chalet's voiceover.
Miss Chalet talks like me.
Yeah.
My shit. She's
Go ahead.
borrowing my shit. But you can catch me at work.
Got it back.
Okay. There you go.
So you didn't give me your
Catch me
social
at
media.
work. You can catch me minding my motherfucking business.
That's what I'm talking about. You need to ride or die
Jack in
chick.
the Box, Taco Bell,
Okay,
any 4 for $4.
Go ahead.
It's your boy Camouflage, man. Thank y'all for checking us out on Cognac Confessionals. Y'all tune in. Big up to all our viewers that's finna tune in later on that couldn't catch us tonight.
Yeah.
Man, we love y'all, man.
All day.
Who's it on next?
Yana.
I'm Yana _ BBY on Instagram, or you can hit my business page, Royal Growth Essentials. I have everything you need for skincare, beard care, and libido care, I guess.
She's been on. This is like your 5th time on.
Yeah, it's your boy Donnie out there, Sim City.
Yeah.
Donnie _fresh, my social media, and be on the lookout for that Drip Money podcast.
Drip Money
coming back.
podcast.
We're bringing it back.
Yeah, bringing that back. I was a guest on that.
Okay.
He went. It's your turn. Tell him.
My bad.
Come on. I'm with it.
Way Too Juicy, aka you can find me on Instagram and Facebook.
Where?
Way too
Free.
juicy.
Okay.
Way too juicy.
Spell it.
Yeah, way too
W-A-Y.
juicy. If you have to wonder how to spell was way too juicy, you don't need to.
Don't know how to spell.
Why niggas have been applying for their liquor license.
And we have Angela Dale, author Angela
And
Dale.
she was
She
tuning in
on the line
tonight.
too.
She was
on the
watching.
line. Salute.
Hey,
Salute that thing.
Much respect. Yeah.
make sure y'all go get them books. They represent. She got crazies from the
I
back.
definitely want to get her
Love
on.
you,
So
love
The book like it's talking.
let's
Put it in the
network.
camera.
Get her on. I'm with that. You know me.
You see it? Yeah, put that in the camera, man.
She seen it. She said no.
You see it, bro? She was talking in the mic with the motherfucker.
Yeah, she was like, hey,
Like the book was
so,
talking.
hey, y'all make sure y'all check this out. Shout out to the sis. She was tuning in tonight.
All that.
I will definitely network with you to get you on. I'm an advocate for us, you
Yeah.
know, all day, everything we doing, just like my man.
Yeah.
My man's right here. These two,
Right.
they same thing. We about us. We trying to get it moving and
Network
doing
and
what we
no
doing.
work, baby.
You finna kill it, the sound.
And y'all get
Oh,
tickets to the Steve-O
Fuck them, they heard it.
Oh, yeah, next week.
Next week,
November
I need that.
19th.
I'm there.
yeah, I'm there.
Oh, yeah. I'm there.
New Parish.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I hope they do the heat. Get out the kitchen.
Steve-O, Marvelous, and Wells.
And Spice One.
Spice Way, yeah, that shit
Yeah.
gonna be lit. And Little Marvelous.
Go. Yeah, Little
Yeah,
Marvelous.
yeah, that shit
Oh, her
gonna be
daughter.
lit. Yeah, her
Yeah,
daughter.
her
Yeah,
daughter.
yeah,
Marvelous.
That shit
Yeah,
be
yeah.
lit. Yeah, I'm going.
I still slap that shit.
Shout out to
Marvelous.
Chuck.
Marvelous and SIBO, if you
Yeah.
can't stand the heat.
That's
That shit, boom, boom,
That's
boom,
90,
boom,
that's
boom,
94.
94.
Yeah.
Hey, remember,
Hey, we took
I'm
that
from the
to Grand
town.
Night. We
I'm
took
from
that
the
to Grand
town.
Night, nigga. We-
But,
all the way
hey,
to
92, I was at Grant, so I was up there fucking with
yeah.
them back in the day.
Hell yeah.
I can tell you some shit, but you ain't got to, hey, read the book, don't wait for the movie.
Come on. We got one
and
more.
One more person.
Breed, come on.
My name is Sassy Bree.
Yeah.
We have 32 Flavor Social Club. We will be doing Thanksgiving feed next. I cannot do that no more. Next Saturday at Praise Fellowship on 76 in Mac. Please come out, support. Feed the homeless. 77. It's up there. We're gonna be in the street passing out food.
We're gonna be in the east.
Motherfuckers handing out plates. It's them.
Turkey dressing, green beans, yams, potato salad.
They got donations.
Okay, because that was my next question. Do y'all screen?
Nope.
Because I might show up. And,
All right, Jordan, what's good, bro?
It's for the community. It's for the community.
Yep, for the community.
Now, if they want to donate in advance, what do they donate to?
You can look up 32 Flavaz Oakland. You want me to look at the camera?
You gotta look at the
on Instagram or Facebook. 32 Flavaz.
No, you can see it.
Don't talk, baby.
Oh, actually, step up.
32 Flavaz Oakland. Okay, it's a chair. And go to 32 Flavaz Oakland. The flyer is on the page.
Oh, there you go.
And my business is She Endeavors. I'm a consultant. I'm a
motivated black woman doing things.
She is the dick
consultant for the crew right
All right,
here.
she's definitely doing things. Rewind this shit. You know what she's doing. Rewind this podcast. You know what she's doing.
She teaches classes.
I do call her.
So you teach classes on daily advancement?
Something? How to ride, how to do everything.
She got that
And I don't become a professional.
She got that basically a dick out there.
Shout to the guac guac.
All right, we got to play down.
Once again, we got Uncle Igor's mud water.
Yeah, we got. It was.
It's. Tell her what it is. We got.
It's the Mary Jane Moonshine. We got the Black Lives Matter. We got Ain't No Business Like Town Business. We got the mud water, nigga. Come on, that's Baylight Radio. Hello.
Hey, for real. You know, as always, I support us because that's what I do.
Thank you, brother.
I don't just. You know what I'm saying? I don't just talk about it. I be about it. I'm always there, and as usual, you can find me in your chick's dreams because that's where I reside. Why? Because I rung the bell when you niggas was worrying about your ego. And I'm just saying, and I ain't touched your bitch since junior high, but she still thinks of me. Why? Because I did what I was supposed to do. But hey, for real though, I appreciate everybody for tuning in as always. Thank you. Have a great night. Tune in next week when I don't know who the guests will be, but we'll be here next week. And always be true to yourself because if you ain't true to yourself, you'll lie to everybody in front of you. Love and light, and don't drink dirty Sprite. Hey, don't ask me, ask the bitch.
Ask your bitch.
Who taking it? And hey, and if she respond to bitch, she ain't your woman. And here's another thing. I'm gonna give y'all some real shit. I'm gonna give you some real shit. I'm just saying this real quick. If you come to her house and she gotta go fix her bathroom real quick when you get there to go use the bathroom, you ain't the one. Because if she was real, her house would have been spotless because she knew you was coming. Because like the same way, if the bras and pennies match, she chose to fuck you. You niggas better stop losing the game and start realizing the game because as long as you in last place, you first loser. Deuces. Now it's time to say goodbye to all my Negro friends. Bye, niggas.
All right, ladies, let's get the group picture. If everybody can gather around our esteemed host.
Hit Farrell, hit the stop on the
What you say your name is again?
Let's everybody pass. Combo. Everybody pass.
What did you just say your name was?
Wait, this to stop?
Ayana.
How I know it stopped? It stopped. How I know it stopped?
Threw me off when you said
we
that.
Going,
how I know it stopped?
Right.
Hey,
while we cutting your thing, it was over.
Hey, how I know it stopped?
Rolling up so bad.
But we passed by, that shit was over though. After the show over.
Why'd you leave? Why'd you leave?
That was her fault.
Oh, you was pregnant. Congratulations. Or what, morning sickness?
You didn't invite me.
was supposed to be DJ, I thought.
No, Square.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't know till the last minute.
Where y'all going?
And how I know this thing is off.
I left real
Oh, yeah.
Right there?
Yeah.
I'll pull up.
Johnny, his nigga birthday is
Coming up.
Oh, she said you got to lose again.
Oh, no. Is his birthday tomorrow?
It's the 12th or 14th.
Stop it.
I thought it yours was we didn't know
Shit like
Mine
that.
was the 9th.
I know.
Pull up.
I think it's the 14th.
You know them. I never played
I gotta
him.
get in the front.
Yeah, we haven't played. We haven't played.
You taking a picture?
Who taking a picture? Oh, hold
I
on.
can't play.
Hold up.
You know what?
Hold up.
I can't
Y'all
play.
still, hold up. No, we're still alive.
Hey, why I turn this shit off?
I said, push the button down.